So the next day, April 10th. Your stocks have not changed. No one's
Yep.
stocks have changed today.
Okay,
As you
so
can
they're all
see, the financial
flat.
data is currently being reassessed to ensure its integrity. And
Okay.
as a result, everything was frozen temporarily. You open your eyes, emerging from your pod, seeing that your body has been fully repaired.
Ugh.
So I'm setting your health back to max. I don't remember what it was.
Should be in the sheet. 45. Yeah.
And you see Axel right ahead of you. Welcome back, sir.
Good to be functional again.
I'm happy to say that things have been pretty quiet as of last night after the attack occurred.
The attack? Are you talking about
New Dawn.
the? Okay, not a new one. Okay.
Right.
How's the rest of the city?
It's depends on what part of the city. Ascent's doing fine for the most part. The rest of the city, well, with the Abyss prisoners having been freed, there's chaos going on.
Did they find Saul?
I'm afraid not. If the TNN report is to be believed, he is either still being in the Abyss, trapped with the other guards that were there, or he has been kidnapped and is being held hostage by whoever the assailants were.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping they'd find him dead.
Well, we still have time for that.
Very true. What else has been happening?
We've gotten updates, confirmations on the exact damage that was done to the corporations. It's pretty much exactly what happened to us. 70%, a consistent percentage across the board, affected every corporation except for Tri-X.
What a random. Why 70% and not all?
I don't know. I'm afraid we don't know any of the other details as to what could have occurred. I think we might be able to find some remnants of whoever the attackers specifically were. Whereas it was in all likelihood New Dawn, it could be worthwhile to verify it, but we will need to find a capable netrunner.
Did an hijack handle that?
I reached out to him. He unfortunately doesn't have anyone currently in his wheelhouse.
Do you have any leads?
No leads in the city. There are two options, neither of which are the greatest option, but both could be possible. If Alex is alive, then that would mean that Remy could still be alive. He's a netrunner who stabbed us in the back, if you recall, but
Yep.
if we could find him, if he is still alive, if we could find a way to ensure his loyalty, that's a possibility. But that also might just be us chasing ghosts.
He's dead to me. There's no point in doing that. I feel like he's probably behind this a little bit.
The other
It is a good idea, though.
The other option that I can think of, actually, there are two more options. The digits we could reach out to. I believe I brought them up yesterday of possibilities. Again, it's a similar problem of needing to make sure that we can ensure their loyalty, and they do not like corporations. I do not think that we can trust them. The last option, I think, would be our best in terms of making sure the job gets done and keeping the corporation intact, but that would be contacting Arasaka and requesting one of their netrunners. They'd definitely be capable of it, but they also might leave a backdoor into our systems for themselves.
Get them on the line.
Very well. See his eyes start to shimmer. Do you want me to transfer control to you, or do you want me to take care of the entire call?
You can stay on, but transfer to me.
And you can see transfer comes in of call.
Arasaka. Who am I speaking to? I wouldn't say Arasaka, but
I don't remember if I gave this guy a name. Let me double check my notes.
is it the guy from earlier?
Yeah, it's the guy who you first talked to, Mr. Takamoto.
Mr. Takamoto.
I am happy to be hearing again from you, Mr. Grimes.
I have no headway on the Ronin.
That is disappointing.
It's disappointing for myself as well. I'm coming to you. I don't know how to put this any other way. You heard about the attack, I presume?
Yes. We were not able to find out many details, though. The security system in your satellites, even with your connection being down, from what we've gathered, we were still held at bay.
I can get you that info. A group named New Dawn attacked the city. In fact, they went for almost every corporation. Likewise, the prison has been broken into, and we have many criminals roaming the streets. 70% of all, and I mean every, corporation's suicide switches were ignited. 70%.
Sounds like you are dealing with quite the hacker.
Let's cut to the chase. I know you probably have some of the best hackers around.
Indeed we do.
Mine was killed.
Well, we would be more than willing to send an operative or two to help control the situation. For a fee, of course.
Of course. I'm going to put something on the line here. But I need to know that you and anyone higher than you comes to an agreement first.
I will need the terms of this arrangement before I present it to my superiors.
I've made it clear that I want what's best for this city. Right now, did I tell him about the CEO competition? I feel like I did. I don't know if I have that in my notes.
I don't remember specifically. I think you loosely alluded to it. Saying like you were going, like you had a path forward to take full control.
Okay, I'm going to divulge information to him, but I want to understand first. In terms of hierarchy, where are you located? Where do you sit?
I am a trusted operative to Mr. Arasaka.
What I tell you needs to stay with you and Mr. Arasaka himself. Fair?
There.
All of us corporations, all the CEOs. There were 7 of us, without including the bank. 8 if you include them. Are in a competition. Whoever wins the competition gets sole control of the city. They can control the other corporations, everything like that. I am currently, 2 of them are dead now. Therefore, it is me versus 4 others. Frankly, we all don't trust each other, rightfully so. Why would you trust your competition who literally could put you out of business? I want what's best for this city. I need to win this competition because the other CEOs are only about money. Call me a shitty CEO, but I'm not just about money. I want our city to thrive. I want us to go into the next generation more profound, more elite than any other city. No offense to you all over in Night City.
Perhaps there's a misunderstanding. Some of us operate out of Night City. The majority of Arasaka is still in Japan.
Well, that is a misunderstanding. My apologies there. I didn't know that. Legit.
Yeah.
So, maybe I would have known that. I don't know. If I win, as I said, could bring Arasaka to Transcendent City at a level higher than ever before. I would be able to solely approve your migration into this city. I understand we would be and are direct competitors. But in my opinion, monopolies only hurt cities, as they are forced to make one decision. Would I be happy with you in the city? No. But I can guarantee you in here. And you may put me out of business. But I'll have sole control of all the other corporations. So what's one less? What I'm offering is a literal instant success in this city. Sure, you'll have to build some brand trust, but people know the name Arasaka, even if it's not here in the city. There are two things I need. One, a capable netrunner to figure out who this was and exterminate and squash those involved and New Dawn. Two, other CEOs put to rest. I believe Arasaka can make this happen. You make this happen, I'll even sweeten the deal. Akuma Industries will sell all properties to Arasaka, while I control the rest of the corporations.
One moment, please. All right, you hear another voice come onto the phone. This is a much deeper voice.
Moshi moshi.
Yeah. Gyaku ga arimasu.
Translator.
And you can see the translator automatically translates it to, "We have a deal." And you can see, but based on the call image that you would have, you see Saburo Arasaka.
Oh my god, yes!
Which, to clarify, we're just going on the assumption that the Corpo path line in 2077, where Saburo is still alive and takes over his son's body, is the correct path line. That's what I think is the one that's going to be canon, but if I'm wrong...
I actually agree with you on that. They put more time into that than almost any of the others, so...
There are a few other very subtle hints that could be me looking too into other things that makes me think it's that too.
When can I expect first objective and second objective to be complete?
What was the first objective again?
I need the Netrunner to figure this out,
so that's
but
number one.
And exterminate them and New Dawn.
All right, so then what's number two?
Killing the other CEOs.
Okay.
That may actually intertwine with number one. Who knows?
He's going to say, well, let's discuss some of the details here first. How will we be entering the city? Are we allowed to make a blanket entry? Or are you trying to keep this more confidential?
Until the CEOs have all been killed, it probably needs to be more secret.
Then we will need to find a secure way to enter the city. I would recommend through a shipping line.
Axel, can you handle the logistics of this?
Sir.
We will handle that with you. Axel on this call will handle logistics. You coordinate with him.
Very well. To a lucrative cooperation.
I know once you're in this city, you may take me down. But I truly hope this can be a partnership for success. I do not see you as my enemy, even if you are to destroy my business.
I assure you there is advantage in maintaining a familiar face in the city.
Actually, hmm, let's complete these objectives, and I'll have another idea.
Very well. To test the secrecy of our entering the city, we will start by sending in a handful of netrunners. After that, and we can ensure that your path are secure and that this deal will be honored, then we will send in armed forces.
Wonderful. Here's what I will say. I want no secrets between us. I'm going to turn the video on.
Showing the real body?
I am showing myself in this fake body
Okay.
because the netrunners are going to find this out. There's no way they can't figure this out. There's one other thing, how I've been operating my company and how I've managed to stay alive. This is not the real me. And I'm going to flip it around almost like to show that's the real me.
Fascinating. Perhaps you have some trade secrets that we would be very interested in then.
Like I said, I'm not your enemy. We can work together on this.
Good.
I just know your netrunners would figure this out, so there's no point in hiding it.
A
No,
calculated risk.
no one, besides my fiance and Axel, know this.
Thank you for your confidence.
I look forward to working with you.
I have one final question before we leave.
Yes,
Why did you come to us with this? Why not Netwatch?
I don't trust anyone anymore. You have no quarrels in this city. You have an objective that you've made clear you would love to be in this city. I mean, why wouldn't you? So, I 100% believe you have other objectives besides just Transcendent City, and I firmly believe I can help you get there. But, as you have no direct correlation with this city in terms of, well, hopefully New Dawn, but also the other CEOs, you are an unbiased third party as much as I could find. You have some of the world's best hackers, netrunners, and materials at your hand. There is no question on who I called first.
Very well. Until next time, Mr.
Until
Grimes.
talk soon.
Hangs up.
I'm going to look at Axel and Ava. This might have been my death sentence.
We did learn something from it, though.
What's
Something
that?
that we can use to our advantage. If
And
he's
that is?
confused that we weren't using Netwatch, it means that he's still going under the false premise that the Netwatch agents here are competent, which they're not. Are you familiar with that?
No, I'm not.
Nell figured it out a little while back. The Netwatch agents here, the only federal agents that are allowed inside the city being Netwatch, they have some of the highest test scores, some of the highest net running scores in the entire world. Yet, when Nell went to put them to the test, they weren't even aware that their toaster had been hacked. So there's something strange going on with them. But so long as we can keep that guys up, it means that Arasaka doesn't have full control of the city. They don't have eyes and ears everywhere. We can maintain some level of secrecy for an advantage.
Well, then let's stick to that.
All right. Any advice on what we should be doing today, sir?
Focus on getting them in secretly.
Mhm.
That is all we focus on.
All right. Reconstruction has currently begun at the base of the building. Everything should be restored here in just a few days. I can't
Beautiful.
imagine New Dawn will make another attack after they've lost their leader.
Maybe, but they could always have a contingency plan knowing that this was a possibility.
That's true.
They may not necessarily be the best, but they're not stupid.
All right. Well, I'll get to work with Arasaka.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look to Ava. I want you to stay safe, but you're no longer on lockdown. Just be
Okay.
careful.
I think I'm gonna lay low at the mansion, if that's all right.
That makes complete sense to me.
Okay. Are you going to be all right here?
I'll be all right.
Okay. She's gonna walk on off.
And I'm just going to head back to my desk like normal, look at some things, watch the news.
So making sure I keep certain notes here. So this is to wipe out New Dawn, and who was the other?
I
Did you say someone else, or was it just the other corporations?
want the other corporations dead so I win.
Yeah, but before that, it was New Dawn. Was it just New Dawn that was specified?
Well, if the Netrunners find out who did this and it wasn't New Dawn, then exterminating them too.
All right. You go, you check into the news. It is... What day is it? It is Monday.
Is it really? Jesus.
Yep. Monday, April 10th. So that means it is Toddy Talaloco. Welcome back, folks, here to TNN News. It's your favorite face, the man of the hour, Toddy Talaloco. Now I'm sure that you all are getting ready to come to terms with everything that's going on in the city. If you live beneath the Ascent, I imagine things are getting pretty hard. But hey, don't remember, Akuma's out there, they got your back. Be sure if you need the assistance, head to I did it again. Head to an Akuma clinic. Make sure you get yourself some safety. Be protected. Upgrade yourself. Buy a gun. Whatever you need to do, don't let this trash coming in from a hole in the ground mess with your day. Mess with theirs. You see someone that you know to be a prisoner walking on the streets, just shoot him.
Jesus.
I don't know about you, but I'm sick of everything that's been going on inside this city. And I've got some great news for you today, folks. We have a little bit of news that has come from the abyss. No update on Saul, I'm afraid. However, we do know that the gods are beginning to retake control of the prison. Unfortunately, most of the prisoners have gone down. They have gone through the tunnel that was created to help them escape. But now that control's getting back, we're getting a little bit of security footage. Some of it's been pretty hacked here, so a lot of it's been real muddy. But we're going to show you the first sign. We're going to show you a sign of the attack that occurred in the abyss. And you can see a security camera footage of, perception.
What
See
one?
if you just regular perception. And a streetwise check.
Where's that one?
I want to say social.
Social streetwise.
Right, so you rolled a 1 on the streetwise and an 18 on perception. So you can see, you don't know the affiliation of any of the people that you're seeing, but you can recognize that there are a handful of people, like a small amount of people, blowing open a hole through one of the black walls, killing the prisoner that was inside the cell behind them, and you can see that they are coming in with a van into the abyss. And they seem to be very heavily modified with cyber. They have heavy weapons. They come in, they start shooting. You can see it's very scratchy as it's coming into play, as everything's being seen. But eventually, you can tell that there's one person there who seems to be less cyber than the rest of them, kind of much more bare bones, goes into the van and starts ramming through a cell door and driving along the perimeter of the abyss, which you can see the abyss is essentially like a big hole that's just surrounded by a very narrow pathway, barely big enough for a car to go on, and it's just circling around this pathway going after the guards. So you can tell it's a very skilled driver doing that while the other people are just shooting the guards and the driver is just slamming into the other guards that are there. He's going, wait a second. Can we go back here a second? Can we get a look at that guy? That son of a bitch! My apologies, folks, for the harsh language. That man, he starts looking off screen. That guy who we're seeing right there, this is the first time I've seen this footage. He's the one who did the hit and run on me. This driver, so that means that whoever we're seeing right here, they might not just be responsible for this attack. They also might be the one who's responsible for killing Anna Dormer.
Oh.
Well, let's hope that I can help TCPD get some more information on that guy. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what's going to go down here next. That's all the footage we got right now? Alright. Well, that's all the footage we got from the attack right now. It appears most of it's been corrupted with just a handful of segments that aren't. Pretty much all of them looking similar to that. Man. Crazy day. Crazy day. Anyway, if you're curious about the rest of the city, focus on yourself, be protected, be defended. Corporations seem like they're helping restabilize the city, especially Kuma Industries. Water's back, food transport's coming down. MaxTac is currently figuring out what to do in the absence of Saul, but they do have a chain of command in line. I imagine that we're going to be seeing one of the other MaxTac members taking charge here shortly, so if you're worried about any heavy defenses, don't worry about it. Something tells me they're about to kick back in action. Beyond that, no word from New Dawn, no word from any other gangs that have happened, except for if you live in the hills, apparently the Yamaguchi boys have been sanctioning off the hills, making sure that none of these escaped prisoners enter their territory. So if you are worried about that, I'd maybe recommend avoiding the hills for a little bit.
I'm going to call hijack.
All right. Happy to be hearing from you, Mr. Grimes.
Did you watch the news?
I am watching it right now.
Who's the driver?
I'm afraid I don't know.
I'm going to roll a persuasion. I don't trust this. I don't trust nobody right now. What is that one under? Awareness?
Yep. Or social.
Social. Would it be persuasion? It would
Human
be
perception.
Not the one I thought.
You're having a tough time getting any read on him.
Okay.
You might be telling the truth, you just don't know. Because I do not know who is responsible for that. However, I do know who would know.
Of course you do. Who would know?
I hired a man by the name of Jackal, a solo, who is the one who killed Anna Dormer. He found a driver. Jackal will know who this person is.
I want to meet them immediately.
Very well. Is this going to be a friendly call? From what I understand, Jackal has a current business arrangement with them that he would like to see followed through.
You can tell him this will be way more lucrative for Jackal. Friendly, yes.
Very well.
I'm not lying either, so he can roll whatever.
That's very well. I shall get their contact information to you here shortly.
Thank you. How's everything else?
It's doing fine. Luckily, I took no wounds in the fight. My network is taking some damage. However, I'm restabilizing that, and my part of Meta Town, the TCPD are already entering this section first. Any prisoners who try and attack us will be met with a swift end, if not by the TCPD, then by me and my men. How about yourself?
Dealing with a lot of issues. 90% of my team seems to have been 70% of my team seems to be dead.
I see. I wasn't aware it was that bad. When I first arrived on the scene, there were a handful of your employees that were dead, seemingly by suicide ship.
Same thing that most others dealt
I
with.
see.
Now, that'll be all. Get me those contact details.
Very well. Give me just one moment.
Doop, 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 doop.
You can see a moment passes by. He sends you the contact information.
I'm calling it.
All right, give me just one moment. All right, you can see he sends you the contact information for a Chuck Murray.
I'm calling.
All right. You go through, you make the call, it begins to ring. And,
Wait.
And so the
What?
call begins to ring.
What? What?
Hey, buddy.
Oh my god.
So hop into roll 20 when you're good and you can have this call.
Oh my god. This is not on purpose.
What's happening, bud?
I'm about to make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
What up? You know my guy.
You know All right. I'm logging in.
Mr. Chuck. Oh boy. Welcome to knowing who I am.
I just sent him the message, just been like, hey, you available for a brief cameo?
I'm like, yes.
Had no idea.
Mr. Chuck.
Can you see who I am yet?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
see.
knew. You knew. You knew, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Bullshit. You knew.
I don't know who Ludwig is.
You know who Ludwig is? Yeah, you do.
All right. Chuck, you wake up and you can see there's a call coming in on your agent.
What time do you wake up?
It's
Time is it
it's
right now?
relatively early. We're gonna say it's like 10 a.m., but you had a big day yesterday.
I did have a big day. Let me take a look at my agent here.
Decline.
You can
Okay,
see
you
it's
can
coming
leave.
from an unknown number.
You know, knowing what I went through yesterday, I'll go ahead and pick it up.
I presume this is Chuck.
Yeah, who the hell is it? I don't recognize that voice.
This is Ludwig Grimes, CEO of Akuma Industries.
Kuma, huh?
You're an associate of my associate. Hi, Jack.
That's right.
I need to know who that driver was.
There's a miscommunication here. He gave you the contact information for the driver.
Yeah. I'm the driver, bitch. Metagame.
Oh, I thought he was the guy who hired the driver. My bad.
Nah, man.
That's fine. That's even better.
When you
'cause
said you
Yeah.
need the contact information, I thought you were talking about like having a hijack contact Jackal to get that information.
well, either way, this is better because I was going to ask Jackal, which I thought was you, to get this.
Oh, you
To
thought
get
I
your-
was Jackal, huh?
Yeah, I did. I thought you.
He's cool.
I was trying. I needed to get the driver's number, so this is exactly
Yeah.
what I wanted.
That's my job.
You're the one who took out Anna Dormer, did you not?
Maybe.
It's good to see my money went to the right places. Who are you currently working for? Who's your contract with?
Do I don't have one, do I, Meta?
Not really. You have a couple of allegiances where you're
Yeah.
could be brought into, but that's as far as it goes.
I'm more of a freelance artist. Work for whoever pays.
I'm going to send him 50,000 right now.
What?
All right.
What?
I don't think you understand how much money I have.
You
The
can see
most
a
money
sudden-
I've had is like 3,000. That's like my cap. That's like my max I've had at one time, dude.
So you can see there's a big dig on your agent. You got to look at it, and you just see a deposit has been received of 50,000.
Dude, 3,000? How are you alive right now with food?
My rent's only like what did I pay for rent? It was like I don't even remember.
You paid like a couple thousand, pretty close to it.
In my bank account right now, I have 1773.
Can I spoil how much I have?
If you want, sure.
Before the 50,000, 463,600.
Damn.
And I've spent so much fucking money. In one session, I spent 500,000.
Really? Okay, cool. Well, shit.
Anyway, that 50,000 I hope won't go to waste. I can pay you more than anybody in this city. I have 2 questions for you. Who hired you to drive like that at the prison?
That was more of my personal flavor. My original job there was just to get them in. But once I saw they were getting fucked up, well, I'm sure you heard what happened. I heard that too. Anyways,
Okay.
Second
question.
Connect is what that was.
Oh. Second question. Who are they?
the ones who broke into the prison.
Yep.
Well, that, my good sir, that would be the Rippers.
The Rippers?
You would know that they go by,
The
like, they have a more public name where people know them by as the Rippers, but their actual name is the Reapers.
Okay, so I know the Reapers. Okay.
The Reapers.
And you would know that that a lot of people call them the Rippers because they rip out cyberware from people.
Interesting. I had my hunches. Mind if I ask you one more question before I get to the sole purpose of this call?
Well, you paid for my time, huh?
It's more where that comes from. Saul, with Max Tech. Was he involved with the Reapers? If you don't know, then that's fine. But
let me. Well, he's a fake hostage. He
Yeah.
wanted to be removed out of all this that happened to the city, so he took his ticket out.
is he dead or alive?
Last I saw, he's alive.
I'm going to send another 10,000.
Oh, shit.
I promised you 2. I've already asked 3. I'm going to ask you one more. Are you purely just a driver, or can you do other things?
So, man, I don't claim to do much besides driving. I can work my way around some technology. I could put a couple rounds on someone with a handgun, but I'm not the guy if you're looking for someone to fight. I drive.
Are you privy with any of the other CEOs?
Trying to think. Well, I mean, I didn't leave off too harshly with Saul. You could use that.
Saul's not a CEO.
I know, but I'm like he's still like
None of the
Like-
CEOs really like the guy.
He's the chief of MaxTac, not a CEO, not part
chief
of the
of
corporation.
chief. Okay, yeah, I won't say that then. I'll say not particularly.
I sent you another $100,000. Can you ensure secret transport of people in and out of this city?
For 100,000, I'm just about the best driver you could contact.
Kaczynski, come here.
Sir,
We have our driver. This is Kaczynski. Whatever.
Kaczynski.
Kaczynski. I can never say it.
Kaczynski.
Chuck, I'm going to send you his details. Likewise to you. He's our driver. Deal?
Very well.
What about you, Chuck? 100,000. All yours. 160,000 after today. No more driving for anyone else till this is all cleared up.
Money talks. Works for me.
I'm going to send him the 100,000.
All right.
Yeah, I backstab you. No, I'm joking.
Chuck on the line's
Also-
going to ask a question if there's an opening.
Who's
What?
going to?
Sorry, Kaczynski.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's fine. I have one other thing, but go ahead.
Did I say Chuck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I am?
Okay, just ask it.
Kaczynski's going to ask. There's a question for you, Mr. Murray. Are you a better driver in the city, or can you also handle driving out in the Barrens?
Whatever you need.
All right. If you can handle the Barrens, we might want to take an alternate approach for the shipment.
I trust you to handle the logistics.
Very well. I'll contact you, Mr. Murray.
All right.
One last thing. You complete what needs to be done. You'll have full access to the entire cybernetics library of Akuma Industries, free of charge.
All right. Can't say I'm much one to delve into that.
The fuck is
Income.
wrong with half the people I've met?
Ain't got
What is
much.
this?
Dude, I have 4 humanity. Fuck off.
Total?
Left. It's temporary. I
Don't
got
worry,
fucked.
man.
I got fucked. You'll see.
Dude,
I don't even have that many cybernetics, dude. I got fucked. I'm missing like 10 temporary though, so I'm kind of chilling.
I'm missing like 8, I think, temporary. So
Yeah. All
Well-
right. Shit.
I'll say this then, if that's not your fancy. Akuma Industries will make sure you're well equipped for the rest of your life.
Well, I appreciate that.
Have a good one, Chuck.
You as well, Mr. Grimes.
I'm gonna hang up, and of course, Chuck's like, money, 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 money. $3,000.
I walk over.
What the
I
fuck
walk
are you
over.
lying?
Get the vodka at the cabinet. Yeah.
Yeah, go.
I never realized how rich I was until
Yes.
I met some
Fucking
other
rich.
players.
Fucking rich, man.
Dude, that's
I'm
why
about
it was so funny when Victor in the chat, he's like, man, Payday's gonna bill day's gonna fucking kill me. I'm like,
I know.
is it? Like, it's not that bad.
Fuck off.
Like, how much was your
CEO.
bills? How much was your bills?
I think it was like in the 2000s.
Dude, I had to pay $200,000 in like bills, and I was like, "Oh, okay, here you go."
I had to I was like grinding it at the end to get that money, man.
So his maximum expenditure, if he paid for everything and went for the highest quality on food and things like that, it would have been 4,500.
And I went pretty middle of the road. I think I went like a slightly above middle because I was
100
like I had a big job.
How much was my bills again?
Let's take a look here. Gonna have to scroll up here a little longer. 1 second.
Ludwig.
Bro, before we hang up, I have one more thing I'm gonna ask him.
Okay. You're gonna have to call me again.
One last thing. I know you've been in and out of some battles and situations. How's your medical doing?
About as well as I can be right now.
Would it help if you had the highest tier medical access in the city?
Doesn't hurt.
I'm going to add you to the highest tier plan of Akuma Industries offers.
So that's a platinum membership for Trauma Team.
Yep.
Dang.
Not great right now, but you know, still offering. I'm still adding him to it. Add that to my expenses.
Mr. Moneybags over here.
I don't think you understand.
Your monthly fee was approximately 102,000.
God damn.
Yeah, it was nothing.
It's like 100,000 more than I paid, dude. If you could see my dinky ass apartment right now, you would understand.
Dude, you should see my house. My house
It's
is
literally
luxury. Connor
it's
didn't
like
do
a
shit for it.
it's like 30 feet across and then like 10 feet up and down.
So you haven't. I don't know if you've actually been into this part right here. Let me reveal something on where Zach is.
Okay.
And just some slight meta information alongside with it here. So like that right there is your bathroom in
Am
where
I
you
missing
are
something?
currently.
Oh, okay.
Up here, you see that in the corner?
Yeah.
That's about as big as everything that Chuck lives in.
This is my office, Chuck.
Chuck doesn't see this.
I can't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
in his apartment right now, so he's not seeing where you are. He's
Oh,
not
for
seeing
example-
where you are.
Your bathroom's probably the size of my building that
Here,
I live
dude.
in.
So, 65
Your bed is like
This
the
is-
size of his bathroom.
65 by 40 is my office. That's just my office.
That's bigger than my house.
Jesus.
Like I like probably like twice as big.
Bigger.
Yeah. It's like 3 times as big as my entire apartment.
Let's see. So that's a 16 by 8 squares versus yours, which is I think.
Hey, I mean, I know what I'm about to go do on my session though.
Go get a new house.
Go get a new car.
Let's say, let me just compare the size here
I got you, boy.
versus
Bro.
a 7 by 3.
Could metagame. Could Akuma work as my because you know how Voltaic is my shit right now?
Mhm.
What? Oh.
A taxi. I'm a taxi, bitch.
Oh, that makes me mad.
Now I'm gonna switch over. Cause the way my class works, tell me if I'm saying too much. The way my class works, right? I have to have like a family, like a garage.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I use the taxi company for. But if I can, switch that over, start working for Akuma. Dang.
So you can still use Voltaic as the garage, as they're who's in charge of everything with that. So
Yeah.
you'd still have to use them, but you don't have to be like super allegiance. You don't have to be aligned with them. You don't have to worry about all those little details of the.
I'm gonna try to get a new car, drop some money. How much should I get? 160, you said?
160,000 is what I
Christ.
sent you.
This is a new world.
This is the only world I know, baby.
Christ, dude. 160.
So I'm not going to spoil anything, but clearly Kiri and I had a session I
Yeah.
paid him some money too, and he had a very similar reaction.
Like, what the fuck? I mean, shit. When you're a CEO, I will say though, I think living like how I live is more fun. I will say probably.
I've had some boring sessions, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna love the contrast between a couple of people's like session one where they start. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, you wake up in this little rinky dink place versus Zach, where it's just like, all right, you are here in the giant place that you own. It's gonna be like Achievement Hunter with the whole raised dirt house versus Jeff's fucking mansion.
Oh man, I cannot wait for especially Victor to watch my sessions.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what Victor's character is.
I don't either.
From what I've heard, though, he's some
rinky-dink poor little bitch, is what I've heard.
yeah, some mundane life. He said he's a bit mundane.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you can see the bathroom still?
I can. He's not on this
Okay.
map, so he's not seeing
I've
it.
never seen
Oh.
it. I've never seen it.
He doesn't see the room
Oh.
that you're in at all. He doesn't know anyone around here. He doesn't see anything in this place.
Oh, just kidding. All right,
Man,
well,
what a cool.
that's all I had with the call.
I was about to say, yeah. Guys, keep on with your session. Good luck, Mr. Grimes.
Thank you for your business, Chuck.
All right, y'all. Have fun.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, that was total accidental. That's so awesome. Spent a lot of fucking money on the fucker, though. It's all right. I've still got 303,000.
So he's gone, right?
Yep.
Okay. Axel's going to walk up. He's going to say, so just so you know what I'm thinking, my plan is to have them come in through the Barrens. There's a lot of places where people can be dropped off. We still have shipments that come over through that area. And we can use some of the nomad populations in that area to our advantage. If what I've heard is true as well, there's going to be a nomad group entering our borders here soon. It is possible we could use that to our advantage too. I'll verify that's authenticity.
You watch him.
Mhm.
He does anything that leads him to be loyal to Voltaic. And against us, you put him down.
He also knows more about Saul and the Reapers
Exactly.
than anyone who we've known. There's a lot
That's
of concerns with him.
Watch him closely.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
I just wanted the skilled ass driver. I didn't realize that was him. That's so cool.
Right, he goes off, starts doing his own thing. Hours pass by. Time goes on. Nothing super eventful happens for the rest of the day.
All right.
As essentially the last thing that's going to happen as you're coming to a close for your shift, Axel's going to say, all right, sir. Arasaka, we're going to have the Netrunners coming in tomorrow.
Perfect.
Right. One final thing. They are being brought in to just ensure the integrity of our system, rebuild our own data fortress. Do you want, when they're done with that, to use them in any other way?
Yeah. I want to know who did this. I want to know if any of the other CEOs did this. I want to know if it was the bank who did this. I want to know if it was Saul.
Allow me to clarify what I mean. Do you want us to use them offensively against any other corporation or group
Absolutely.
if we discover that New Dawn is in fact behind this entirely?
No question.
Very well. I'll make sure they know that then.
Perfect. Have a good night. Good luck tomorrow.
You as well. So you have just hung up the call.
Yep.
You have received your funds. I presume you go to check the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little confused on why he could contact me. I turned that news right on.
On how he could contact you or why he did?
How, like, why he would even know to
Okay.
to get in contact with me.
I was just making sure because you know how. Like, how he got the information.
Through high tech.
All right, so you turn on the news and you see Toddy Talaloco, as it is Monday. He goes, well, if you're just returning with us, let's rerun through everything that we just uncovered. Now, to those of you just tuning in, you might recall about a week ago, I got involved in a hit-and-run accident.
He knows it's me.
Someone... I didn't get the greatest look, but as I opened the door and I saw my driver, they took off and dragged me down the street with them. Now, I've of course asked Voltaic to try and find whoever this driver was, but mitigating successes. This situation, however, today, we've received a partial recording from the Abyss. He goes ahead and plays it, and it's essentially the initial break-in. It's kind of staticky, so it kind of cuts in and out with the just glitchy chunks. It sees you kind of going in, involve yourself in the fighting, and then going back in and starting to drive the vehicle. And he points to it as soon as he sees your face.
At that point.
Yeah, but he points to it, he rolls it back, and then as soon as he sees your face, he says, "That man! That is the one involved in the hit and run. I would bet my life he was involved in the hit on Anna Dormer. And now he's trying to break prisoners out of the Abyss. I have already contacted the police, told them everything I could to help ID this individual. They promised me that they are already in pursuit, looking to track this man down. So if you're out there and you're watching this, remember my name and know that it's me who fucked you."
This fuck Toddy Talaloco, man. I don't regret it. Screw that guy. Only thing I regret is not finishing him.
In other news, if you aren't aware, all the CEOs are just fine. The hills are currently sanctioned off with the Yamaguchi boys trying to keep their territory clean. And if they kill more criminals, more power to them. But if the police try to get through, well, I'm not going to bet on them. Beyond that, rest of the cities still dealing with chaos. A lot of prisoners are out there. If you live in the Ascent like I do, you're probably fine. But everything south of that, I wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry that my joy can't quite be shared you the same way, but there is a shining light. The CEO of Akuma Industries, he has offered a safe place for anyone looking to get off the streets. Any one of his cyberware facilities, you are more than welcome to go and take refuge there. Otherwise, my recommendation, if you don't have one already, buy a gun, get some weapons, some cyberware, a powerful vehicle. Be ready to defend yourself by taking out whoever's trying to take you down. All right, that's everything I've got right now. Enjoy this message from our sponsors.
Well. Okay, so my identity is known. They never said my name though.
Right, they did not say your name. So they don't know your explicit identity.
They just know what I look like. Vaguely. Because it wasn't the best quality, but
yeah, and you could possibly assume they have other context clues to narrow down that search. If they're going to pursue thinking it might still be a Voltaic cab driver, they could narrow it down to that as well. In proximity to the Reapers, could narrow it down to that.
Man, what do I even do from here?
That's the question for you. What are you gonna do?
I need a minute to think. Okay, so CEO of Arasaka contacted me because he wants me as
CEO of Akuma.
Akuma, not okay, yeah, that's the Japanese shit. Fuck Akuma. My mind is fucking Akuma.
They're kind of similar.
Akuma Industries contacted me. They want me to be their driver for this job that's upcoming. They know that I'm a wanted man already, because they obviously saw the news. They would know. They wouldn't contact me unless. Okay.
I don't know. The CEO could just be an idiot.
Oh, fucking Zach. Fucking Zach.
I'm just letting you know,
Alright.
it is a player, so it might just be an ill-conceived idea as well.
Oh fuck, that could fuck me. Okay. I think Akuma would be willing to help me get out of this. The Yamaguchi boys aren't going to be able to like stop the police from coming in here, so I'm not going to be able to just like relax in the hills. I want to upgrade that car, but I feel like it's pretty dangerous to go and buy one because I'm gonna have to use my name and shit, my face. I got all this money, but I've never. It's just like the worst time to spend it. People are dying outside. Okay. I'm gonna get like. I want to get like a bag, like a book bag or something, and start packing up some vodka bottles. Start packing up extra clothes or whatever, just in case some shit goes down. I'm just gonna start packing that all up. Fuck.
Roll perception
Man.
check.
Okay. God, this is really. Oh my gosh, Chuck, he's back.
You hear a couple of gunshots go off outside.
Ooh, I don't know if that makes
Kind of nearby, not like it's directly out your window or directly near you, but
on
pretty
the street.
close.
Okay. I don't know if that makes me want to go outside anymore. Fuck. I think that's all I have in my house is a piece of shit. I'm going to take a step and then like peek outside the door before I do anything just to be safe.
All right. Always seems
Should I
clear.
roll for this? Okay, cool. Take a step out. Here, let me get my health back actually. And start kind of
Up to your
speed
body.
walking down here. Yeah, I was only missing 5 HP, so
Okay. Well, actually, no, because you had heavy work yesterday. You don't recover that.
I don't know how it works.
It's only if you go a day without any serious or strenuous activity you recover.
Okay.
Or if you're in the hospital.
I might have screwed that up a couple times then.
That's too late now, if so.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, like peek outside
All right.
this door.
We're going to keep your same perception check. You see a couple of familiar faces.
Oh my god, it's Jack.
So,
Jack.
that's not. No, that's not Jacques.
God.
Maybe I
Fuck
should
that.
have Jacques here.
Fucking personal vendetta with that guy. No, you stop looking at the other monitor. No. Ah, you bitch.
Yeah, Jacques going to be here. It makes sense for him to be here.
So what's happening?
So
out there?
you see two faces that you recognize, a third that you might.
It's a guy went
Go
to my door.
ahead and roll me an education check.
Education. Hey.
Education or library search, whatever's better.
Education. Oh my god, Chuck's back.
Okay. You are
Chuck's
familiar with the higher ups of this city, of at least when it comes to the TCPD. So you recognize. Fuck off, Windows Update. Sorry. So you recognize one of the Yamaguchi boys who you have been acquainted with previously, Hakim.
Hakim.
You recognize Jacques Clement, the detective, And you also recognize the chief of police, Mason.
Ooh, fuck.
Chief Ted Mason. And you can tell that they're there. The van has been put inside in the middle of the street as a barrier, and you can tell that the cops are currently having an exchange with the Yamaguchi boys. No guns are being shot, but they're talking.
I'm gonna.
With your perception, you're also going to hear a little bit of what the conversation is. Is this might influence
as I'm listening, I want to kind of like get some type of mask going.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right. So what you'll roll for that? Let me just pop out this character sheet so I can keep looking at it.
I think it's what is it? Do wardrobe. I think there's like a specific one. I remember rolling it before.
I think I'd have you roll 2. And that would be a wardrobe and style and a stealth check.
Okay. Come on, Chuck, on the important one.
All right. So that's what you're getting. You're getting your look ready, and as you're hearing through the crack of the doors, this is going on. Say, we know that he lives in that building right there.
Oh, fuck.
We are willing to offer you a small deal of weapons in exchange for allowing us through this barrier, as well as TCPD throughout the rest of your seclusion efforts. You want to kill criminals? By all means, go ahead. There's someone in there that we need to detain. And you swear it is only for one man. No one else will come in. No one else will be brought out. As of right now, yeah. If the TCPD have other efforts, then by then we'll deal with them. As of right now, we're just here for Chuck.
Okay. Hearing that, I want to do something.
Okay.
Do I know who lives in these rooms, these buildings?
You do not.
I don't. Fuck. What type of locks are on these doors?
Relatively basic.
Okay, do I want to...
Digital locks, for what it's worth.
Do I want to try to hide? Or do I want to try to run? I know this city better than anyone else. I'm a fucking getaway driver. There's no guns out yet, right?
No, not currently.
I'm a fucking getaway driver. I'm Chuck Berry. I'm going to with that kind of mask on. As fucking my NPC mode, as much of an NPC as I can look at, try to sneak out this door and start just walking this direction.
All right. As soon as you step out the door, you can hear Mason turns to you and say, "Hey, stop right there."
Where do I get to? Like here?
Like the second you step out the door.
Second I step out the door. Okay, let me think about what I'm gonna do. Okay, so when I get in my car, right, when I plug in, that's like it just starts up, right?
Mm-hmm. Costs an action to do it, though.
Is there a way to start it up outside of? No, I wouldn't want to do that. Fuck. And my car, no, that was the van that got fucked up. Okay, my car's fine. My car's tip top. Fuck. They want to arrest me. I don't want to get arrested. Fuck that. I'm already wanted. Fuck it. Let me check my inventory. Fuck. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some goofy shit. I'm gonna have to do some goofy shit. Okay. No, that's stupid. Okay, I'm having too many ideas right now. I'm feeling like Redcap. Uh I'm just gonna take another step,
At
acting like
that-
I didn't understand.
At that point, kind of through your peripheral vision and through hearing, you can hear them all draw their weapons. They say, "Stop right there. Hakeem, we have a deal, right?"
What is it? I want to wait for Hakeem.
He's going to kind of look back. "Yes, we have a deal."
And I'm gonna book it.
All right. And they are going to give Chase a roll for turn order.
What am I rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative? Oh, fuck. I'm fucking good at it, bro. Fuck, Chuck. Who goes first? Do I go first?
Well, that's the cop. These characters also have their own unique tokens. So unique rolls for them.
Okay.
He rolled low. Let's see how Clement does.
14.
All right. You'll go before the cops, but after Jacques.
Okay, that's fine. Shoot me, Chuck. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Oh, it's not going to work, but I've got to try it.
Don't tase me, bitch. He pulled his gun out.
Yeah, he's pulled a gun out.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. Yeah, he's going to do it. So you can see he's got a heavy SMG, and he's going to try and auto-fire into your back.
Oh my god, dude, Chuck, you asshole. God, if I rolled above a 3, man, fucking hell. So 7 squares.
That will be a hit.
I don't even see his rolls.
Oh, sorry, he's on the GM layer, or on the GM roll. He rolled an exact 20. He was aiming for a 20.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He has to re-roll because I didn't see it.
Hey.
Oh, can I? Oh, I have 8 reflex.
All right, yeah, you can try and dodge it.
How do I do that?
You'll roll an evasion check.
Evasion. Oh, fuck. 15. Fuck.
So, all right, I re-rolled, so we're going to go off of the new roll. For the future,
16.
just so you know, evasion needs to be rolled before the attack,
Okay.
so just for the future. And in a situation like this where I had kept the original roll, you rolling evasion would have meant that the DV that he was aiming for would have been 15, meaning
Doesn't
this
make
would have
it-
multiplied the hit to increase the damage.
I thought it was just like you roll it, and if you fail, then you just get hit by normally.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so
I'm not
since
gonna
this is
do
the
that.
first real instance of that happened. And
I'm not gonna do that.
I re-rolled. So we're keeping
Okay.
your evasion with that. So you will get hit.
Fuck.
But you're getting hit with the 16, not the 20.
Okay.
Meaning you're getting hit for 4 damage. It does not breach your armor.
Okay, cool.
All right, that's his turn. You're up.
I have 6 moves, so 6 squares can get me like. Is that in the car? 6 squares?
I'll let you.
Let's go. And then I fucking am I able to start the car with or because I moved?
It's an action, so you can
Okay.
jack in with that.
I jack in and I fucking take some cover.
And you go to start the car, and you're.
Don't do this.
You recognize the sound as being what it was, as being what vehicles. Did you hear the sound before?
Yeah, I did. When I got out with Andre out of the sewers.
Yes. Yeah, as in your vehicle has been shut down.
Ah, you fucking. Can I roll a land vehicle tech?
So if you're trying to force this through,
Yes.
what
Land
you
vehicle
will
tech.
do.
Land vehicle tech. I'm inside the car. I'm inside of it.
You are inside of it.
Plugged in.
What you're going to do is either roll an electronics and security tech or a cyber tech.
What's cyber tech? The fuck even is that?
It's more for cyberware, and since
Oh,
this is
I've-
being done through the jack, that's why I'm allowing that one.
God, I need to put something in electronic security. Fuck.
Otherwise, you're trying to bypass security.
Yeah, they're the same.
And the land
Chuck.
vehicle tech is more for working with the actual physical locks, not the digital lock that is here or other general working on the vehicle.
Chuck, if there's ever a role, if there's ever been a role, buddy.
You fail. The cops are going to move up. They're going to dash. Or do the run action in this system. And Ted is going to run up as well. He's going to arrive right there. He's going to hold up his weapon towards you and say, "We've shut down your vehicle, Chuck. Make this simple. Let's just take you in. We'll determine exactly if you're who we're looking for." But
You
more
know what you
gravelly.
did last time. I don't trust you.
Don't know what the hell I did.
Your people.
I'm the chief. I'm different from the other cops.
I saw who you
Cooperate.
brought with you. I don't trust that man.
If you will surrender yourself, I will have Clement not be involved in the investigation.
Roll human perception.
He seems genuine, but he also seems like a man who is in a position where he might be used to lying. So you're not getting a read, but you also can still be skeptical.
I sent my location in for everything you accuse me of. You know I am innocent. You keep harassing me.
This isn't about that. This is about the abyss.
I'm a taxi driver. Why would I have anything to do with the abyss? I've been home.
That's what we're gonna find out. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to worry about.
You know that's not true.
I assure you, I'm a chief of integrity. I work alongside Saul.
Ooh. That's the guy I met, right?
Yeah.
Oh, can I do another vibe check? Because if he's saying he works alongside Saul, I think I'm picking up what he's putting down.
Okay.
Can I?
Roll another-
Is that a
yep.
human perception?
Yeah, roll another human perception. I think that's what that would be.
Is he saying what I think he's saying? Because Saul offered me to work with him.
Yeah, human perception. You feel as though he is not setting down what you are picking up.
No. Because if he works with Saul, maybe Saul is, he'll help me
There's
out.
there's no charm or inflection in his voice to indicate that there's like a verbal wink or anything like that. He seems to be saying this very straight.
He works with Saul. Saul would want to help me. I think maybe if I agreed to work for him, that would fuck me over with Akuma. Then again, Akuma doesn't have to know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Would I know, is Saul still considered a hostage at this point?
There was no mention on the news as an update to his situation, so presumably.
Because then if he's a hostage, he's not going to be able to help me right now. Then again, like, what can I even do in this situation other than just give up? Fuck, dude. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna start doing it on my car again, and just and try to keep talking and be like, Saul's a hostage. What does that have to do with anything? I don't trust him either.
So with that, they're essentially, you can tell that they're slowly moving up.
Could I do another roll?
If you're trying to reactivate it,
Yeah, as I was talking.
yeah, you can do another roll.
Yeah. Come on, crit. Yes. Fuck
That's
yes.
a real good roll. All right, so what's going to happen is you're asking your question, he's going to answer your question, then the result of this is going to trigger.
Okay. Oh,
Say,
fuck.
I'm not saying this to give sway. I'm saying this so that way you know that I'm a man of integrity. I've given you my word. Don't make the wrong mistake. Or don't make the mistake here. And then it's that last chance. Men ready.
Okay, this could be a horrible. Let me calm down for a second and rationally think this. Cause I'm gonna be honest. My first thought was nitro boost into Jock and then just get out of here. but I know that would not be a good decision to make. What do I think? Okay, if I do this, then I'm actually 100% criminal for evading the law. Fuck. God damn it, dude. If I do this, I'm actually a criminal. If I go with them, 99% chance I'm a criminal. If I leave, I have a little more freedom. But would I be able to outlast the fucking police department in Sendon City? How big would I know the police department is in Transcendent City? How big?
They're
Like
pretty big.
pretty big.
I'd say the biggest comparison or closest comparison would be like LA or New York City. Maybe Chicago.
Okay. Ah, I'm not gonna drive yet. I'm just gonna like you I don't mind your words, but I'm just scared. Last time I listened, I was in a prison cell all night and had to give off my rent, my savings. You,
Are you telling me that an officer bribed their way or forced you to give them a bribe to let them go?
you know that's what everybody does.
If you are willing to attest to that, I can look into it. Perhaps get you some justice for what you've done. Or for what they've done. Again, it's hard to get a read. He seems genuine, but you're just not rolling super high.
That was a 9.
I mean, as far as like
my so low, yeah. My human perception is it used to be good.
Yeah, empathy's dropped a little bit after.
Fuck.
I've got other detectives. You can choose one if you wish to head up the investigation on you. They're going through the same information either way, and all of them are legitimate. Unless you can speak to otherwise on one of them.
I think I actually might have a decent case. Do I have transactions I've made?
There is a transaction history.
Would that What would that show when I paid them off?
Standard rail bank information, the amount of money that's
Okay.
being transferred from what party into what party.
But I would also be in the prison logs, right? Like I got checked in and all that.
Yes.
So
Assuming
they
there's
could
been no
just
tampering or anything like that, yeah.
okay, assuming there's been no tampering, that would match up with my bank logs about the same times. I think I might have a case, assuming they haven't tampered with shit. And if they have, it can be proven I was in prison. If they've tampered with it, then that's it by them. That's it, you know? Because then they see that they tampered with it, obviously. But if I go in there, they got some crazy ass technology. They saw my fucking face in the abyss, man. Fuck. Fuck. See, here's my thinking, right? I go with them. I think it's a pretty good chance they already know I was in the abyss. I'm a criminal. If I leave, I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal both sides. One side, I have my freedom. The other, I'm on the run. Which, how active is the police department in the Barrens in Nomad Land?
In Nomads, you would know that they're typically not too active. In the Barrens, as far as the Angels go, they do have a presence there.
They do. I hate how long
You
it
do know
takes me
they're currently, with the news, they're currently pushing their way back down through criminals.
Yeah. Fuck. You know what? Do I still have Ludwig Grimes on my phone? Or was that like through some other
You would have his contact information, or he gave you the information for Kaczynski.
Kaczynski? Um, I wanna, I'm gonna yell out and just be like, all right, all right. I know it's not smart for me to take off out of here. I really got nothing against you guys. It's just my past experience with a certain someone here. It's I'll come out. I'll come out. Just I don't want to deal with that man.
Don't
And
worry. Once we get to the station, he won't be involved.
I'm gonna get my like agent and send a quick text before I hop out and just be to Kaczynski, and I'm just gonna let him know what should I text? I want to say dealing with police department might need help if you want my help, and then just leave it there
All right.
to let them know, Zach, when you're watching this, fuck you if you don't help me. Fuck you if you fucked me by not knowing that I was wanted. And we're gonna hop out the car.
All right.
I'm actually gonna leave. I'm gonna before I hop out. I'm going to because in my agent, I have messages with the Reapers and shit, right? Like they've called me and shit.
Yeah.
I want to break my agent.
Okay.
And is there anywhere I could feasibly like hide this? I get
You. So there, you could try and put it in a compartment in your vehicle. You could try and stealthily like toss it into the vehicle right behind you.
not that stealthy.
It's those are your only real options. Or just try and chuck it and hope they don't see where it goes.
Fuck. Okay. Do I have any? I don't have any like technology people on my phone before I break it. I'm trying to think because Caladrius is who I had to get help with from the fucking. So I don't have anyone I could be like clear my phone. Yes, I don't.
I don't think you're explicit friends with any netrunners.
The Yamaguchi boys fucked me. Fuck the Yamaguchi boys. Well, not fuck them. I understand why they did it. They had to. I don't blame them for that, but you know what? I'm trying to think what all I have in my car. Because obviously they're gonna search my car if some shit goes down. So how do agents work? Do they have like a chip that holds everything, or is it like a smartphone that like we have, where it's like a bunch of components and shit?
It's more like a modern smartphone, more
Modern
advanced,
smartphone.
but relatively close.
Because I had an idea to take if they had a chip, take the chip out and put it in, but um, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of break it, maybe like into fours, um, and then see. I want to like put it in like my seat, but I can't do that realistically. Um, I'm just I'm just gonna try to hide it in like I'm just gonna put the scraps like in a random compartment that has a bunch of like junk in it because I'm a drunk to make it maybe blend in
Okay.
like a junk drawer. It's like it looks like maybe like a broken phone.
Roll a conceal item check
Okay.
or conceal object check.
Seal
Normally, this is more for on your person, but I'm going to say it applies here.
9.
All right.
I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, so it's not like super stealthy, but you've tried to put it in. Hopefully, it'll just naturally blend in.
Yeah, kind of like in the junk drawer, like burger wrappers and shit. It's just like random shit. Yeah, and then open my door, stick my hands out first.
He's going to look to the cop and he's just going to gesture over.
And
They come out, grab you, pull you out. Assuming you're complying, he's going to put your hands behind your back, handcuff you, and bind your cuffs. Starts to
don't fuck me.
lead you forward. Clement comes up, takes over for you, real rough. He grabs you. Mason looks. Clement and I took the same vehicle here. So he's going to be joining us for the drive back. Is this acceptable?
Fine.
Start shoving you forward. Looks to the other two cops. Check out the scene. They start to lead you back.
God, I hate the cops, man.
You can see Hakeem. He kind of looks at you as you're going by. He just, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
They lead you over. You can see their vehicle parked just off the map. And they start to drive with you.
Fuck.
Mason hops into drive. Clement's on the passenger seat. You are in the back behind a very thick wall, thick glass wall. There is still holes for air and sound to get through. They start taking off. As they're going through, let's just move you all over here so that way I can put you in a car.
Okay. I hope we get into a car crash and Jock dives. Should make them drive to land vehicle.
Maybe something will come up.
The Reapers.
They're driving on down. Mason breathes a sigh of relief as he's driving. You fucking bribed this kid. Not kid. You're older.
I'm
you
like
fucking,
old.
Yeah, sorry. You fucking bribed this man. Can you blame me? Still, you gotta relax on it, man. Look back at you. Did you kill Anna? Just be straight with me.
I'm not gonna speak. I need my lawyer first. Not a game.
Fine. Be quiet. Start driving. He's gonna look over. After a little bit, you see Jacques kind of reacts, looks back at you, very confused on his face. His eyes shimmer for a second, then looks forward again. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What? Akuma just reached out to us. What about? Apparently they need this man. He's a driver of theirs. He's gonna look back at you. Well, you can't just let him go. Fuck. Hold off on contacting him back. Let's think this through. Starts driving for a little bit. You're in Maida Town at this point. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, looks like one of the escaped convicts, judging by his wear. Maybe a homeless guy up ahead. You can see as you look forward, there's a person directly ahead. Alright. We're gonna see whether or not you're gonna get your little breakout attempt here, Chuck. You can see he's just going to aim straight for the person, ramming straight into them.
Damn.
You will be rolling his own drive land vehicle check.
Dude, I hope that text message actually was mattered. I don't know if this was. Fuck.
He slams into the person. You can tell they immediately go straight under the vehicle. Starts to swerve a little bit, but it kind of quickly recovers. Damn it. I was hoping that'd look more natural. He pulls the vehicle to a stop, just short of the road to the ascent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Murray. I don't know what the fuck you're doing in a corporate pocket, but it appears that you and I have some shared aspects. I cannot release you. Not easily. The public right now, after seeing you on the Abyss and seeing everything that has happened, and if you are related to the death of Anna Dormer, it'd be a crucifixion for myself if I let you go. I'm going to give you one of two choices, and you're going to need to decide right now. Either we give you a total ID overhaul on Akuma's dime, face sculpting, new name, change of profession, which will take you one full day, maybe a day and a half. The other is we're going to weaken the defenses at the station, and you escape. You get to keep your identity, but it's more risky.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
See, at that point, Clement's going to look over. From what I've just heard, from the message I've received, you are expected for work tomorrow. If you choose the Face ID, you will be late for your job.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Break out now. It's risky. Fuck it. I have to. Later on, get the ID changed. Later on, when I'm safer. I've got a job to do.
Alright. We'll do what we can to weaken. You're gonna have to wait till the night. Hopefully you don't have anything else you're planning on doing today.
I think I can clear my schedule.
Alright. Try not to
One-
kill my men. I'll try to make sure that there's as little resistance as possible. Once you are free,
If you want it to be easy, let there be a car
yeah,
nearby, and I can get out.
your car's going to be impounded. There'll be a mistake in the paperwork. It's going to be delivered straight to the station. It will be in the parking lot behind. It will be as close to the road as we can make it.
Okay.
Once there, get south of the ascent. Do not enter the hills. It is not chaotic enough. I understand it's safe from criminals, but right now if you're looking to stay away from TCPD, you're going to want to be where the chaos is. The angels would be safest, maybe even lower. Go spend some time with the hippies for all I care.
Keep
Hell,
nodding.
maybe you can find anyone with the child fuckers.
It's a fucked up joke.
You're just gonna look back at you with a very serious face. Something happens. Someone identifies you, and TCPD gets called on you. We're gonna answer the call.
It's not. Well, after this job gets completed, option 2 might be where I'm going. I guess that would be option. He said that one first. I'll say option 1 might be where I'm going.
Well, make sure you find a good face sculptor. Wrong one will leave you fucked up, not being able to smell anything for the rest of your life.
I want to. Okay, I'm just gonna assume he met himself. I don't need to roll for that. Fuck it, I'm smart enough. I'll just nod at him.
You start the vehicle going again. And you see yourself
Really?
arriving at the police station.
Oh fuck, dude. Hey, I still got my vodka bottles. Fuck you. I put it in the bag. And my clothes.
Which I imagine is in your vehicle now, right?
Yeah, it would be in my vehicle. Which they might take. Celebratory vodka I bought. After like my first job or whatever it was. Oh boy. I just scrolled down and saw my cash. I'm like, holy shit. $161,000.
Those are gone. Those are gone. Those are gone. So I'm updating the next map here.
Okay, all things considered, I think this is probably the best way I could have done this. Yeah, because they probably could have shut down my car even after I started driving. Oh boy. Where am I at?
Hopefully that brought you straight to
Oh.
you.
Yeah, I see the in the cell.
All right. So they bring you inside, throw you inside the cell, walk away without a word.
Alright. Where's my car at? Whatever. Well, I'm ready for this. Whew.
I haven't dragged it on yet. That's the answer.
There she is.
It's actually not your car, Russ. I dragged on a generic car.
The NPC car. I need my health bar.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. A few hours pass. And eventually, Jacques comes back. He smiles at you. I suppose that we are now on the same side.
Maybe.
Funny how things going, no?
Real funny. I'll just smile back. I got something I'm gonna say when I'm about to leave.
I don't know quite how you managed to fake your history in Voltaic, or how you managed to evade the authorities with Miss Doma. But everything works out in the end, right?
Guess we'll see about that, Jock. It's not the end yet.
Well, as someone who has found myself in a similar line of work, someone who is following some money, here's some advice that some friends of mine wish that they had known. Get out before it is too late. Only follow the money so far. Now, as for the main reason I'm here to talk to you. And remember this. He points to the door. Straight. Right. Straight. Straight.
Straight. Right. Straight. Can you see my arrow?
On mine, it's just pointing straight down. Oh, I see where it's going.
Cause like left, cause right is left on the map, right? Okay,
Yeah, your perspective is right.
cool. I'll just nod.
He's gonna start making his way out.
And I'm gonna speak up. Well, you tell me not to chase the money, but this probably won't be the last time I see you. Although, I'll remember your face. You might not remember mine.
His eyes shimmer as he looks at you. I will still be able to detect you, I believe.
Well, till next time, then.
Good luck.
You got a shimmering eye. You got the Sharingan. Fuck. So I was told to wait till nighttime, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hours continue to pass. Sorry, I sent something up.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, so just thinking. Alright, let's Oh, have I never dragged the evening layer onto this map?
Nope. I mean, I've been in like a sandstorm on this map. I remember that. Dust storm. If Jack turns out to be like my #1 ally at the end of this, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off. Like if he winds up being like Zach's like right hand man in the police force or something, and it's just it's like fuck off. I'll be so mad if Zach likes Jock.
I shall say nothing of the matter.
I don't like the way you said nothing of the matter.
Whatever do you mean?
Fuck that guy. I would fucking kill him. I don't care. I'll backstab him so fucking hard. Oh boy.
Alright. So it hits about 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And you suddenly hear the lock on your door open up.
All right. I'm gonna open it.
Alright.
At first, I'm gonna be a little sneaky because I am a paranoid fucker, and I'm gonna peek through this door first. Should I roll for this?
So roll stealth check. This will be your
Stealth
general stealth check.
Okay, not bad.
Then
That's
roll
pretty bad. Actually.
Then roll another perception.
Okay, could have had that on the stealth, fucker.
I realize this one other thing I need to do. And we're just gonna have you roll on the GM layer here.
And like, I don't have anything on my person, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Other than your basic clothes and cyberware.
I do have my eyeballs.
You open up the door. You can see it's the buffer room. As you peek through, you can see that. You can hear that there's no one in there. You know the next room ahead is a hallway.
I'm just gonna keep trying to be, but like fucking stealth mission until I get out of this building. So I'm gonna peek in.
As you peek in the next one, you can kind of hear, "What are you doing back here? I thought that you'd take the days early, or take these days off early now." Oh, well, of course. Unfortunately, I had some unfinished paperwork to do. You know how it is. Now, why don't you tell me? How have things been going for you all? I've heard that the motor pool here has been giving you quite a lot of trouble, no?
Are they back turns to me?
Yes, you can tell that they are facing Jacques.
He's distracting them. I'm gonna. So he said straight, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna try to stealth straight down. Actually, is he gonna try to lure them away? Whatever. I'm gonna stealth down.
All right. Go to where you're going.
Down here.
All right.
Peek through the door.
Start to peek open. You hear some clickety clacks, fingers typing. You can see that there are a couple of agents there typing away at their computers. One of them kind of, as they hear the door creak open, kind of looks up. Let's just add the suspense here for you. Let's roll a GM roll here on this.
He said straight, right, up. You fucking bitch. I knew too. I was like, it's this door. I know it, but I was trusting him.
Maybe you've misinterpreted what he said.
But he said straight, right? Say, oh, was I supposed to go out this door?
Maybe, maybe not.
Can I roll a remembrance check? I have it in my notes.
Yeah, roll a concentration check.
God damn it.
This is as he would give instructions, so it is, human error does play a factor.
17. Pretty good.
So you recall he did point to this door.
Yeah. Straight, right. Did he mean right in the building? Yeah. Maybe he was just giving me building instructions.
Maybe.
All right. Am I safe on this door? Like, are they coming to?
Yeah, so essentially, you creak it open, you look in, and you kind of see one of them look up, and you immediately kind of pull it back, and you just hear, "You see something?" "What?"
And then I'm gonna peek around the corner to see if they heard that door.
You can see they're still talking. So,
Okay.
"Oh, so that is what you've been going to. I cannot say I have the same issue as a detective, but of course we have our own struggles to deal with, from unruly taxi cab drivers to jackasses in the whole night."
I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna go peek through this door.
And you do hear another series
That's
of
the secretary.
clacking.
Where the fuck does he want me to go?
There is the secretary. And as you kind of peek your head through, you can hear that the door also opens up. You can see someone is entering.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna try to. I belong here, dude. Like what? I'm just gonna professionally walk. Just give a little hand salute.
He's gonna eye you, kind of nod, think for a second. So, is there anything I can help you with? You can right, kind of like right as you get like right to the door here. She's gonna say, 1 second. She's gonna look back to you. You.
Sorry, kid's calling. I'm gonna try to keep walking.
Roll. I have your roll check here.
Okay.
Either a conversation or an acting check.
Okay, well, conversations are 2, so I'm gonna have to go with acting.
Acting's under performance. It's probably not going to be much
13.
better. Oh, okay.
It's a 6. It's a 13. Pretty decent. I'm just gonna like kind of act like I'm like, sorry, gotta go type shit. My kid's calling. You know how the city is. I gotta go.
She's just kind of watching you, but then she goes as the secretary kind of talk to her. Until she's gonna look back away. Yeah, I was wondering if there was an update on Detective Regan. I haven't heard back from him since. And at that point, you hear the door close.
Right, and then I'm gonna fucking book.
All right, you start sprinting down.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm sprinting. I'm just gonna move in increments of 6 squares because my movement.
All right.
Tell me if anything happens. Baby.
You see your vehicle is there.
Hopping in.
You go. You can tell it's locked.
How would I? Land vehicle tech.
Yep.
Unlock it.
Yep. You succeed. Takes you a second. You look around.
Yep. Close that door. Yep. Get out of here.
All right. Go ahead and roll a drive check.
Ah, you bitch.
I imagine you're a little panicked, so it's the tenseness is up.
Drive lane vehicle. Okay.
All right. You start making your way down. Where are you headed?
Okay. He said south. He said go south of the ascent. Let me take a look at the world map real quick. South of the ascent. For now, I'm just gonna start heading south, I think. Okay, so where are we right now?
You're currently in human resources.
Human resources. Okay. You said go south of the ascent. Less chaos, the better.
More
chaos, the better. Yeah, I remember that. Don't go back to the hills, he said specifically. Hills, no zone. I'm just gonna drive and get to the Angels. He said that's the safest.
All right. Start making your way down.
In my fucking wanted 5-star taxi cab.
Shortly after you head out of the ascent, start passing through Maida Town, you see immediately someone jumps out in the street and pulls a gun at you. You hear they start to yell something. What are you doing?
Nitro boost.
All right. Roll the hit. Roll for damage. You don't have to roll a hit check.
So Nitro Boost gives extra 2d6, right? It's been a while since I've had it. So this is 8d6. Yeah, fuck it. My humanity's low. I'm not going to feel bad about it.
All right. Roll 2d6. Let's just do a critical here. What is that one?
Wait, do I recognize this guy? As I'm plowing into him?
It's dark out. You didn't get quite a good look. You can roll a perception now that it's in hindsight to see whether or not his...
I mean, I'm not going to care if I know him. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I don't care about him.
It's my boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, you didn't get a good look at him at all.
It was the minimum roll I could have gotten there.
That's fucking...
That's actually crazy. The minimum roll.
Yeah.
and do a 10.
That is a 1 on perception.
That's crazy. I don't even care.
All right.
That could have been like my actual kid.
All right, you rolled a 6, a broken arm with the nitro boost. I'm going to say it's going to be a severed arm. So essentially what happens is you slam into him. You can see he kind of panics as it's coming at him. He kind of tries to duck out of the way, and all you can see is you feel the thud of the vehicle hitting him, and you can see a severed arm fly rolling over the vehicle, and you can hear it bumping under it.
Get my windshield wipers. Well.
And you eventually...
he jumped in front of a moving car. I don't know what he wanted to happen. Don't fuck with Chuck. Hey.
Do I have night on this map as well?
That's funny. They never said criminals are.
Alright, give me just a moment to add night to this map as well.
Glad I have this like cushion of money. Because I'm like homeless. I think that was just Jock's way of like fucking with me at the end. Just like, you know what, let's make this a little stressful for you. Make these cops have a conversation right where I know you're gonna be walking.
It may be hard to tell.
Yeah, it's not hard to tell. That guy, he's a rat. He's a French rat.
What a great guy. I agree.
Ratatouille. Remy.
Ratatouille.
Should have named him Remy.
All right.
I feel like it could definitely become a enemies to frenemies. It would be funny. Oh, I haven't been down here. Actually, I have. This is where Jackal lives. Oh, this is where Jackal lives. Or was. I don't know if he lives here.
At the very least, where you picked him up.
Yeah, in that house right there.
All right. Where are you going? You know, if you continue further south, you'll make your way to the forest, which is where the hippies and I can't remember what their official non-aggressive name is. Fundamentalists.
Fundamentalists.
Yeah. You also know there's another place, which is not New Dawn. I have a list. I don't know why I'm fucking trying to remember their names off the top of my head. The Freedom Fighters.
While I was driving, would I have noticed that have they taken my shit?
Oh, you can tell all your stuff is still in the vehicle.
Wait, there goes my fucking agent.
When you said that, I was like, ooh, oh, that's gonna be a shame.
Okay, yeah, but like I think it was definitely in that situation. It was the right call, I think.
I think it made sense. You'll get a new one.
Yeah, are there stores down here?
Yep.
In the Angels? I want to go to a store.
Start to drive by. You know that where you picked up Jackal, the building that you pointed to, was a weapon store.
Oh, it was.
So you could go there. Otherwise, if you're looking for other stores, I'll start just calling out what you see.
Okay, I want to find like a place where they would sell an agent.
So you can see as you pass by right here, it's kind of just a general store. Sells a whole lot of this and that. It's kind of like a gas station with a little bit extra. Okay. This one you can see is a weapon store. I actually, now that I remember, I have names for these.
Ooh. Lower.
All right, so over here to the right, you can see the Wild Side Strip Bar.
Nice.
This guy he must have had a special token. Nomads. Halves. Oh, I thought that was attached. I'm looking at the wrong building. And you see this building right here is called the Wolf Bite, spelled B-Y-T-E. You think presumably that's probably a tech place with byte being spelled
Byte,
B-Y-T-E.
yeah. B-Y-T-E. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and there are no cars here. I guess I'll go. Is there parking on the street?
No, not on the street. You have to park
Fuck.
all the way over here.
I fucking walk. Are there people out on the streets?
A handful here and there, but it's pretty quiet.
Okay, so it's pretty peaceful, relatively.
Or people are hiding inside from criminals.
Guess we'll find out. I want to park in this parking lot.
Okay.
Just to be closer. Have my gun on me. Actually, you know what? Do I care if there's no parking on the street? Yeah, whatever. I'll walk.
Fully up to you.
I'll start my trek. Look both ways.
Bam! No.
About to commit jaywalking.
Oof, that's worse than murder.
It is. I'm gonna jaywalk and then like Aerodyne comes down. Chuck Murray.
This is Max Tech. Stand down.
Thought you could get away. Where am I even supposed to? Whatever. There we go. Get up in here.
You open up the door. You can see immediately there's a guy with the gun, a shotgun that he's holding towards you.
Oh.
Looks at you. You customer?
Hope so.
All right. Puts the shotgun up. Sorry. Everything happened in the abyss. Got to be careful.
No,
so you try anything. Pull the trigger against your head.
Yeah, I came down this far to, back in my old spot. Got a little too crazy for me. But.
All right. Well, afraid I don't have the greatest show of stuff, but tell me what you're looking for. I probably got it.
You sell agents?
Indeed, I do. As you can see, he opens up a box after putting in a code, pulls one out, sets it down, slides it across the table right to you.
Check it out.
Let's see, it looks to be like the exact same model as your last one.
Oh my gosh.
That'll do.
It'll do perfect. How much?
Just give me a second here to pull up my price book.
160,000. Fuck you, Connor. I can't have shit.
Where the fuck is this thing gonna be? General gear. There's 100 eddies. Oh no, it's gonna be higher in price. 130 eddies.
Done deal.
All right. Anything else you need? Got cyberware. Got some medtech stuff. Don't have much as far as Akuma's way out here, but if you looking to get jacked in, looking to chip in if you haven't been already. Can help you out.
Needed. It's been a long day coming down here.
So you need something to unwind?
I just need my bottle back in the car.
I'm gonna just tell you before you get out here. I mean, we got a great new set of brain dances in here. You're looking to unwind. Great to do with the brain dance.
Keep it old fashioned.
Old fashioned. Fuck old fashioned.
Put this agent away.
You can see as you get your agent as well. You can tell as you put in like information, basic information it requires. All of your information comes back. All of your data.
Yeah, cool. Good to know.
All right. Listen. At the very least, I got a buddy over in the Wild Side Strip Club. If you're more for old fashioned, at least pay them a visit. Got some nice hot girls over there.
Mm-hmm. I'll think about it.
All right, and if you do, make sure you tell him the wolf sent you.
The wolf. All right. See you around.
Have a good night. Stay safe out there.
You as well.
And
What's that
immediately
guy
as you
doing?
walk out,
What's that guy doing?
immediately as you walk out, you can see that this guy is popped out from behind the trash can. He's holding a knife towards you.
Knife.
Give me your Eddies.
Listen, kid, you don't want to do it like this. I'm gonna make sure the door's shut behind me. You want the real Eddies? You target a business, you hear? That guy in there? It's a tech shop. What do you think you're trying to get Eddies from me for?
Roll persuasion check.
He's gonna run in there, the guy has a fucking shotgun. Oh, Chuck. This
Doesn't
poor
look at
guy.
the door. That makes sense. It's a tech shop, right? Looks at the sign. It's probably got cyberware. Do that, find a Ripper doc, get checked in, get my metal back. All right, this makes sense. This makes sense. He pushes past you. He runs inside. It's it, and you just hear a bang, boom. You just hear the slamming against the door.
Ooh. Right, and I'm gonna skip this way. Start walking back to my car. See, I'm not violent, guys. I handle things peacefully.
They call me the next Gandhi.
Yeah. I solve things with words.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of crits this session. I can't even be mad. Yeah. Hop back in the car. Let's see.
As you hop back in, your phone continues to update, gathering in the information. You realize that it dings, and you can see that there's a message that you've received from a few hours ago.
Okay, I'll check it.
You can see it's from Kaczynski.
Yeah.
It reads, "Hopefully everything's taken care of?" ?
Yep. I appreciate the help. You've got me when you need me.
All right, that's the text you're sending.
Yeah.
All right. Sends another text back. Tomorrow. Be ready. The Barons.
I'll be there. All right. And let's see. So it's nighttime right now. Okay, got my agent back. Where would I be able to buy a better car? I guess I should have done this before I left the city, but like where's a car dealership?
As you look around, you can tell that there is none in the immediate area.
I assumed as much.
You wouldn't know. There is one in the hills, obviously.
Can't go back there.
There's one in the slop. You know that there's one in Maida Town as well.
The slop's kind of like a shitty place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go to the slop.
All right.
Get ready for my job tomorrow. Guess probably gonna need it. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do that in the slop as well. Okay. I'm also gonna try to get some better armor, maybe. Armor kind of sucks in this system, huh? Or like -2 reflex dex. I can't do that.
If you're going for the super high stuff, it has its penalty.
Yeah, because light armor jacks and bodyweight suit. Those are the two things. Which bodyweight suit could be cool because it has a place to support your interface plugs, which might be. I don't know what mechanical benefit that has.
It just essentially means that armor won't get in the way of it for as far as heavy armor goes.
Yeah, I don't think I need that then.
Yeah, it's not a huge deal as far as I'm concerned.
Oh boy.
As you enter the slop, you can see just corpses on the ground. You know that this is the area that was essentially the closest to the Reaper's base, meaning this is where people presumably started coming out of the sewers first.
Oh, yeah, shit.
On the right side of the street. There we go.
Would I be able to tell from here if businesses are even open over here?
You can see that some of them are shut down.
Do I know, because I'm a taxi, do I know where the car dealership is?
Yeah, you will know where you're going.
Okay. I guess I'll head there and make sure like as far as I can from it, I just want to look at it to see what the condition is without having to get all the way up in the slop.
Roll a perception.
Okay.
You have to get at least there.
Okay. Almost just rolled the wrong one. Oh my god, Chuck. He's crazy.
Yeah, as you get right about there, you can see the garage as you know it is this building up ahead. And you can tell that there is a vehicle that has been crashed into the side of it. The sign, which is just kind of this little arrow, it's kind of hard to see. That is on. It hasn't been turned off. So your call on that.
Yeah, fuck it. I feel safe. I'm a reckless dude right now.
All right.
I'll start driving up here. Now kind of look.
You can see the garage door is open as you round the corner.
I'll turn. Start driving. I'm gonna just like slowly roll up, see what the deal is on the inside.
All right. Roll a what's a good check for this? Roll a criminology or deduction check.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
As this will influence a little bit of what you're seeing.
Deduction. Same. I'll do criminology. A 9.
All right, not great. As you drive up, you can see inside, and you can see a mechanic. Body splattered up against the wall. It looks as though it has just been broken open. You don't know if it was, with your check, you don't know the exact detail from this distance. You don't know what happened if they were attacked, but it looks like their bodies just been opened up and ripped apart.
All right, I'm going to turn this car around. I don't need to know anymore. And I'm gonna head back out of here. Fuck, is it worth going into med?
All right, so how are you turning it back? Are you just like stopping it, reversing, or are you gonna pull ahead and do a loop?
I'm gonna try to do it quickest way possible. I'll do a check. I'm gonna try to hit like a swerve.
All right, driveland vehicle check.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Yeah, you start turning around pretty quickly. As you loop around, you can see there's a guy who kind of pokes his head up, like climbing out of this vehicle, and locks eyes with you.
I'm gonna. If I go this way, is that deeper into the slop?
That will bring you into the slums. It'll bring you into South Side, which is even worse than the slop. Farther away from where they would have escaped from, but a lower quality of life in general.
I'm just gonna take like a wide berth from this guy and drive back that way.
You can see his eyes start to shimmer as you start to drive by, and he just smiles at you. He pulls up one hand, we're going to keep your original perception check. You can see he's going to pull a hand up and wave, and you can tell as it's waving, it's not his hand.
Not his hand. All right, man. I'm the one who released you. You should be thankful for me. I can't flip this car in.
Oh, yeah. You got fucking bam.
There we go. All right. You just get to like here, swerve around that car. And we're never gonna come back here again. Yep. Goodbye.
All right, where are you going to now?
I'm gonna go. What's the watch?
The Watch is a heavily fortified police barricade dividing the slums and the upper parts of the city. Not quite the Ascent, but dividing the slum from like the middle class.
Null Zone. They wouldn't have anything in Null Zone. I think I'm gonna. Fuck. I'm kind of. I have to go through something, huh? What's Null Zone? Let me read up on Null Zone.
You would know the Null Zone's probably a bad place to go for this.
New Dawn.
That's where New Dawn is. But maybe you could charm your way through it.
I'm not even that. New Dawn doesn't necessarily mind me. And honestly, I've done things. I've done something that the Null Zone would quite enjoy me for. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually. I think I'm gonna go through Southside.
All right, so that means you're essentially looping around and going the other way then, because that's the slums.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
I realized, fuck, can't go through the Null Zone. Turn it back. You drive past that guy again. Just be like, yep.
So essentially, as you start driving back by him again, you can see he kind of looks up again, kind of curiously, smiles at you, pops out a melee weapon from his hand, and just jabs it into something into the vehicle.
I just give him a nod and keep going. Actually, I'm not even gonna acknowledge him. I'm just gonna side eye, just keep going. Everything is fine.
This is fine.
They probably all had like a giant battle royale. He's the winner. Jesus.
All right, and you're making your way to the south side is what I'm looking for. There you are.
Yeah. I don't think I've been here. I'm going on an adventure today.
Do I have an evening on this map? Yeah, fuck. Please tell me I didn't just make a ton more work for myself. Alright, no I don't. Alright, one more second.
Get in this damn car. I'm gonna like show up tomorrow and they're gonna have like a fucking like $1 million card for me. I'm like, God damn it. Whatever. I want this. I'm fine with that, even if that's.
Alright. And you arrive in the slums.
I haven't been here. Wait, have I? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Not many people go here if they can avoid it.
Yep. Which, realistically, I guess I could have, but no, I'm not gonna. I'd rather deal with the random criminals than New Dawn. I can just nitro into them. Yeah, I mean, I'm not stopping for any detours. I'm just heading through. As soon as I can get into the meta town, I'm doing it. Meta town.
All right. Start making your way up north here. Pass by what you can tell is a hotel. You can see there is a bunch of what look like refugee camps, little tents set up. That's these little black spots that you're seeing over here.
Seems like it's actually not too bad for them.
You don't see much bloodshed. Judging by what you've seen on the other bodies going through as parts have been ripped from them, it does kind of look very Reaper and Ripperish. Yeah. So it could be that these people are deemed not worth their time.
Yeah, they don't have the money for good cyber shit. Hey, look at the bright side. You might be broke in the slums, but you're not dead.
And so you can see the watch directly up ahead of you until you're coming up on it, and you turn a swift right before you get there.
Cool.
But you can tell as you see it, you can see the watch is a giant wall just put up as a barricade in the city.
See. Dude, that has to have some cool lore behind it. I hope somebody has a character in there so I can watch it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, you'll be coming in here. Do I have anything I need to hide on this map?
All the hidden landmines.
All the hidden landmines. The murderer that's going to pop out and try and kill you.
I mean, they can try. I'm in such a strong car right now. Unless they have a explosive, which they could.
You revealed. Let's hide you. And let's set the map to nighttime.
Oh boy.
Alright, and you arrive back in a familiar place known as Metatown.
Hey.
Maybe you should go pop by and say hi to Caladris while you're here.
Nope. I mean, honestly, that could be kind of interesting. But I will not voluntarily do that.
Fair.
I am going to head to where I know a car dealership is.
And you know... Oh, I didn't think that through. Did I?
Did you?
You know there is one directly at this corner.
I've been there.
I think you have. I know
'Cause I've
someone
walked,
has.
Yeah, I've walked there. Because Caladrius is right here, no?
Right over here, yep.
Yeah, and then that's the Hijack's bar. Yeah, okay. I know
Yeah,
this
I've definitely
is.
been to this map.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to this garage, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to where I know, because back here is like a garage you drive in, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Oh wait, how am I gonna get this? I'm gonna have to leave one of my cars. Okay.
You drive your way over. You can see the garage is closed, like it's not open, the door.
Okay.
You hop on out, I presume?
Yeah.
Alright, as you hop on out, you hear an explosion in the distance.
Ooh. Unlucky.
Can't tell exactly where it came from, but on the other side of Caladris' tower somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Doesn't affect me yet. But I guess because there's like a keypad, right, or something. No, that's the other garage.
There's a place here that you can hit to talk to people inside. An intercom, essentially.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit that. See if there's any response.
You hear a voice come back? Yeah, what is it?
Not a criminal. I'm looking to upgrade a car for protection. I want to purchase.
It's just a hell of a time to be looking to buy.
Well, city chose a hell of a time to go to shit.
Keep your weapons down. You point anything at us, we shoot.
Understood. I'll raise my hands, sir, for them to feel comfortable.
Garage opens up. See, there are two people there, both armed. One with a shotgun, one with a pistol.
Got my hands up. Hey, I've got a pistol. I'm back. Just let you know.
All right, what do you need done?
Let me look. I want. Wait, do they have? They don't have cars here, man. What the fuck? I'm looking to get a better version of this thing right here. High performance version. Or if you can put some new parts into it.
We can get the order out, assuming Voltaic's still shipping.
Would you guys have any parts here?
And we can upgrade the vehicle, sure. You're trying to turn this into a high performance one, now that's going to need parts that we don't have. We're going to have to make the request.
Alright. Fuck, they're good enough. Alright. Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right.
How long do you think that'll take?
Depends on if Voltaic's still delivering. What kind of vehicle are you looking for?
High performance ground car.
Yeah, I mean, what brand?
Oh. What brands are there?
Let's see, I'm trying to remember. Not that one.
Ooh. Okay, I was about to say that one was cool.
I think it might just be this one.
Yeah, that one's cool. I like that one.
Yeah.
Is that the Voltaic V on it?
Yep. All vehicles have them. Almost all.
Almost all?
Yep,
Okay.
yours does too. It's right there.
Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah. Voltaic. Obviously. It's fine.
All right. It's going to be, how much is that?
In the book, it's 50.
All right. 50,000. Oh, no. Right. In the book, it's 50. They don't have a price. It's gone through a price increase. 65,000.
I can do that.
All right. Transfer the eddies.
Wait. Do I want to do this if they don't? Because I have to order the parts with my money, obviously. Do I? Do I know if I would get a refund if they can't get the parts?
If they can't get the vehicle, you know that
the
they, at the very least, as is usual, they would refund you.
Okay. I'll transfer it.
All right. His eyes shimmer. Looks around. All right. Looks like they should be sending it over. Any work that needs done on it? Anything special? This thing looks like it's already custom kitted.
I can handle that. I'm just going to move all the attachments over.
All right. Should be here in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Oh. Ooh, that's fast. I thought it was going to be like a days thing. Okay.
It's modern times. Future modern times.
All right, cool.
A little bit of time passes. You can see the vehicle drives itself up.
Woo.
Stops
Slams
right in
into
front
me.
of you.
Pins me against my car.
Let's have a roll for a malfunction.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it doesn't malfunction.
All right. Hell yeah.
All right.
This may sound stupid. Is there any way I could drive two cars at once?
There are ways in Cyberpunk universe I would allow it. There are not ways that you are currently equipped to allow it.
How far do my interface plugs go?
1.5 feet.
All right, that's not...
So hand extended out, interface plugs another 1.5 feet. I'm gonna say that's 3 feet total. So if you're really gonna drive it with your feet, then maybe you got a shot.
It's interface plugs, plural. I'm just in between the two cars.
It's like multiple plugs in one slot. That's not how it works.
I'm just like strung across two cars. I am car god.
You ever played Twisted Metal?
I haven't.
There's a guy, and I think his name's like Axel. He just has his hand in between two tires doing T-pose.
I love it. It's fucking great. I'm just gonna So my car has like I think the heavy chassis where isn't that like a hook, right? I think on the back, like I think I have like a hook installed. No, that's something else. That's something else I'm thinking of. Can these cars like be towed, like attached? Would I be able to buy that off these guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of those.
All right. That's gonna cost you 1,300 eddies.
1,300. I'll transfer it.
All right. Grabs the part, goes on, slots it onto the back of. Which one are you trying to put it on?
I think I'm gonna be driving my car because it has all the attachments. Where do I even go with these? Fuck. Okay, so I was told the Barons, right?
Which would be the Angels, the Forest, anywhere in just the barren no man land.
Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna go check on something. And I'm gonna walk over.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to Hijack's bar. Are they open?
The door is locked as you go to open it.
I'll just give a knock. It's Chuck.
You can hear a murmur on the other end. Then you hear the doors unlock.
Yeah. Ooh, he's here. It's been a minute. So
Well, look who it is.
Sir.
Happy to hear that you're no longer in custody.
Yeah, well, hope it stays that way. I've got a odd request. I just purchased a high performance ground car, but I need somewhere to store my old car. Would you be able to watch over it for a little while?
Yeah, I think I can make do with it. It's the cab, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
That may cause a problem.
You can do whatever you want with. Fuck. Actually,
I think it may be better to get rid of that vehicle if you have a replacement.
I do.
Say throw it out in the middle of the barrens somewhere. Give it to someone. Use it as a bargaining chip. Either way, ensure it's no longer in your possession.
Yeah, that's good advice. All right. Thank you, Hijack.
Yes. There's something to talk about while you're here.
All ears.
Jackal has reached out to you about the bank heist.
He did?
That is still on. The city will continue as normal. He'll reach out to you tomorrow with the details about that. I have a personal job for the both of you when that's going on. Did Jackal reveal to you what his true intentions are behind the bank heist?
Oh, sir.
The initial bank heist is going to be a show one. See if you can get through their defenses, and you will receive a prize if you succeed. It's going to be a test. You're going to try and breach it to the best of your abilities, following Jackal's orders, and should you fail, you fail. But hopefully, you'll learn how to get through it. Jackal is intending to break into it afterwards, with the cover of night, going through the entire procedure again to take it down. In that procedure, when the actual bank heist would happen, should Lapis find his way in the middle of your crosshairs, I request that you kill him.
Do I know Lapis?
You have not ever dealt with Lapis.
Don't. Okay. Well, I don't ask questions, so I'll just nod. Laps. I remember.
Good. Jackal knows his identity, and I imagine you will meet him in the dummy heist.
Understood.
Excellent. Let's keep this deal going quite lucrative between us and Takuma. You've been doing well, Chuck. I'm very happy I've brought you in.
Happy to.
You haven't heard word of Andre, have you? With the Abyss breakout, I'm curious if he's alive or dead.
I actually have. He's alive.
Good.
But been about a day since I've heard from him.
Well, I'll reach out. If he is useful, perhaps we could find a way to work him back into things. Get you your partner back.
Would be nice.
Good. Again, expect to hear a call from Jackal tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, sir. And I'll
Good luck.
Okay. So tomorrow's the 11th, right?
Yep.
The bank job's the 12th. Tomorrow I do Akuma's job. Okay, we're chill. Cool, that works out. I just might miss that call, which boohoo.
What the fuck?
You fucking ruined everything. I'll just kind of walk over.
All right, roll perception check as you just turn the corner here.
Okay. Damn it. God damn it.
All right, you start to walk over. You can tell that the guy who was working on your vehicle, he's kind of stepped back into the garage.
Yeah. I got snitched on or something, huh?
Let's you walk a little bit here further forward. You just move you right there. And I need to roll a check.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's what I'm looking for.
Uh-oh.
It's fucking that same token. There we go. You hear that vehicle start up. And you can see as soon as it does, this guy immediately whips around. He kind of looks, he sees you. His eyes get wide and he looks back. Hey!
What's the deal with it?
It's not me!
I'll look at it. And I'm gonna head over to it.
And you can see there is someone who has climbed inside.
Oh!
You can see they're immediately kind of fondling with it, and they look up and they lock eyes with you.
Seeing that, I'm gonna hop in my car.
You're immediately going to start kicking it back in reverse.
Oh, he's not good enough. I'm gonna do it faster than him.
All right. Go ahead. Roll another drive land vehicle check.
I can't watch the car for fucking 2 seconds. God damn it. 19. It's not horrible.
And it's still going to beat him. So essentially, you can see it drives it back, starts to go back. What are you doing? So you're just trying to do a 3-point turn.
I want to just, because he's like kind of slowly, like step by step, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna, I don't want to fuck up my new car. And he has no like mods on it yet. So I'm gonna try to just position my car like right, like in front of it to where I'm blocking it. And then I'm gonna say, hey, I need some help. From like try to get these guys from the garage. I'm just gonna try to like block this guy from going anywhere.
All right, so you put the vehicle right there.
Yeah, and if he tries to like move, I'm just gonna play goalie.
With a clear look, you're gonna see it's a guy right there sharing a token with this one. I should have done something different, but it was his stat check I was going off of. See, these two are gonna walk out. What do you expect us to do?
Fuck.
So you can see the guy who's currently driving is just kind of panicking. Just he's gonna start hitting the gas pedal. He's just gonna start kind of hitting the vehicle and just.
Okay. I'm gonna like just hop out, I guess, and then run over to his driver's side.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to pull him out. Actually,
shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to pull him out.
All right. So land vehicle tech to open the door.
Okay.
I realized I had him roll a land vehicle tech instead of a drive land vehicle.
Too late now.
I'm just curious what the difference in the stat would have been.
He does have good tech.
It was actually would have been worse. Okay.
I assume so, because tech 7's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
You easily pop it open. You get like, oh fuck. Roll a grapple check. That's a brawling.
Okay. 13.
Ty goes to the defender. You go to grab. He just throws you off. Come on, man. I need a vehicle.
All right, you can take my old one. Don't take my new one.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, get out, dude. What are you doing?
I'm gonna eye you curiously.
Just let me move my mods.
Okay.
I'll like extend my hand to help him out.
I'm gonna take your hand.
I'm gonna pull him out.
All
right, just go over to the other car.
Don't I? Were you the fuck in the van?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he wouldn't recognize your face. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with my mask on.
Yeah, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't recognize you.
This guy knows me.
That voice sounds kind of familiar. Do I know you?
Entire city probably knows me. Taxi driver, look at the car, dude. Probably giving you a ride.
Okay. Okay, what do I do?
Just go wait over there. I'll move the mods.
Okay.
No, by the car.
Okay.
And then once he like, I want to try to like just hit him with the back of my gun when he turned his back to me.
Okay. Roll a melee weapon check.
This isn't gonna just be like he's not expecting it.
No, you're gonna have to roll the check.
Fuck. Fuck. He has like disadvantage because he doesn't expect it, right?
Sure.
Shit.
So essentially,
he doesn't even notice.
What happens here is you take it and you just slam it into the back of his head and you just hear a metal ding. I knew I couldn't trust you. But I got...
Don't you think you could trust me? You tried to steal my car.
I am smarter than I look. I stole the light armor jack off of someone. I got metal plating in my head. Ging, ging, ging. So, this is how you want to do it, huh? He's gonna go to punch you.
No.
Roll an evasion check.
Evasion? No, Chuck. His first melee combat. Evasion. No,
Ooh.
Chuck.
He goes to hit again.
Bah.
Roll another one.
You just got a 1.
One second, let me make sure this is properly set up here. All right, so you dodge his second hit, but his first one will hit you.
She just got a 1.
I should have just rolled the hit damage on this. I don't know why I rolled just a brawling check. So ignore the roll, the hit check. This is just the damage.
My armor blocks that.
All right, so he just slams into your armor. All right, let's go.
I'm not gonna fight you, man. Come on. What is this?
He's just trying to knock me out.
Yeah, you tried to steal my car.
I'm still taking one of them.
All right, fella, you want to do this? All right. Dude, sorry for trying that.
All right. So we let this go. I take your old vehicle once you're done moving everything. Okay?
All right.
All right. He's going to start walking away, this time watching you.
How far does he walk?
And get it back against the wall.
I don't
Are you
do
going to
that.
pull out the gun? Okay.
No. Okay, what would the knowing the city? What would the law be here? Would this be considered self-defense at all?
In the laws of Cyberpunk, unless it's someone who the TCPD cares about, it's just going to be dependent on who's raising the flag.
Like, you think these guys would care? Like, if I'm attacking this criminal?
They've just been watching the whole time silently, so you can assess that how you will.
If you know what, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna blast this guy.
All right.
I'm just gonna fucking shoot him twice.
All right, roll those hit checks.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna walk to my car. Just get in the car, move my stuff. And then I'm gonna like back up to where I'm like lined face like side to side with my new car. So yeah.
You kind of like look around. You can see these two seeing what you're doing. You can see they're kind of getting a little bit antsy.
Can I make eye contact with them?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that.
You're going to shake their heads.
All right. What do I do? I'm gonna start moving my shit over.
All right. Land vehicle tech.
Okay.
You
26.
succeed.
Nice.
You're going to do this for every mod you're moving over.
Okay.
You
Oof.
succeed. You succeed.
Oof. I think this is the last one.
You succeed.
Let's go, baby.
Few hours go by as you're moving all the parts over, all the necessary components, but eventually this is now fully kitted out. And I will just go ahead into the character sheets here.
This guy, he's gonna take my taxi. This thing is, honestly, he can have it. Fuck it. Like, he's gonna get, he gets seen in that thing, it's over for him.
So 1 second here.
I don't know why I cared so much. He can have it. Fuck it.
See, that's the principle of the matter.
Yeah. It's funny. No, I messed up. Oh, it's beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so wait, I forgot to note this. So 65,000 for this plus the 1,300.
Yep.
66,300. Which I guess I'll just keep that hook.
All right. Keep it on the old one. On your cab.
How big is it? Is it like attach it to the?
It's gonna be like a real basic hook. Nothing fancy. It's just gonna be like an attachment to the bumper.
Like, would I just be able to put it in the trunk or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put it in the trunk for now.
All right.
So that's 66,300.
All right. So that's mine now.
All yours.
All right. Just gonna hop on in.
I'll take a step back.
Start to spin around here. He's gonna roll a drive check here.
Okay. God damn it.
As he
Gets a
goes to
1.
drive, he slams the side into your new vehicle, scraping across it, and he does not stop. He just keeps going.
That's fine. It's just a scrape, whatever.
That's the wrong roll. Vehicle takes 9 damage from the collision, from the hit.
Can I try to fix it?
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and fix it.
All right, spend some time. Roll land vehicle tech.
Fucking assholes.
All right, yeah. Enough time goes by. You put in the repairs.
All right.
All right, happy to help.
All right. That's a wanted ass car. He can have it. Fuck it. Whatever, man.
All right, it is now early in the morning, like 3 a.m.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Did I see any hotels in the Angels?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to a hotel in the Angels.
All
I'm gonna
right.
go back through Southside, back through the slop with this nice ass car this time. So get ready.
You drive it on through. I'm not going to run you through the map.
Okay, cool.
And you end up back in the Angels.
Nice. When I go through the slop, I see the same guy. This time he has like someone else's face on. He's like, "Hey."
Oh yeah, you will. He will be gone by the time you get back.
Aw, he was my friend. Pick him up. He's my new partner.
All right. Do you park the vehicle there?
I'm still on the made it town.
Hmm? Oh, whoops. Drew the wrong token.
Hey, where's the hotel? Just so I know.
Right here.
Okay. So dangerous. Fuck it. I'll park it there, and make sure I lock it up and everything. I got my bulletproof windows and shit. It's safe. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the hotel.
All right. You enter inside. You can see there's a woman there. You
Hands up.
you can see that she has a hand on a pistol. You driving on that fancy car there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think that you're one of the Abyss freaks looking to spend a night.
Yep.
Is a place to stay low, or you spend all your money on the vehicle?
Wait, what did she ask?
Is this a place to lay low, or did you spend all your money on the vehicle?
That's purchased. Real money.
So
Nothing to
you're
worry
laying
about.
low?
What do you mean? Ain't low.
Yeah, you're here. You have that fancy car, and you're coming to a dump like this. So you're looking to lay low? You didn't just waste all your money on the vehicle?
Yeah. Yeah, you got me.
All right. Just making sure. I was going to say, if you waste all your money in that vehicle, it's probably going to be gone if you spend too long here.
Just for the night till morning.
All right. She kind of eyes you up and down, looks down to the car. 1,300 eddies.
Really?
She smiles. Yeah.
What's the penalties for sleeping in a car?
What are the penalties again? I think it's a -2 to all your checks the next day. It is a nice car, though. I might have you roll a check to avoid that.
What type of
I'm
check
not
would
going
it
to
be?
say what kind of check it is, though, yet.
Ah, shit. Listen, I'm from the hills. You don't think I know what you're doing? Come on now.
And if you have that car and you're not here because you're broke, I know that you can afford it. Consider it the cost of me keeping my mouth shut about someone laying low.
Let me do some math on how much I got left. I started at 161.
Only down to 90,000.
Literally. 65, 66. Fine. Yeah, whatever. I'll just give her it.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Norris.
Mr. Norris. Chuck Norris. No, I don't say Chuck.
Enjoy your
All right.
stay. First room.
Thank you. I'll go to the room. So would it be through this, like this door? Yeah. All right. Lock the door.
All right. You can see a cozy place, but also run down. The
Yeah.
heater right there. It'll get you through the night.
Cool. And then I'll just say I brought my backpack in with me. I take one of the bottles of vodka. Take a little chug. Not anything crazy because I got a big job. And I'm gonna hit the hay
All right.
for like 5 hours maybe.
That's where the session will end.
Good session.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be shorter than it ended up being.
Yeah, I just really wanted to get that car upgrade. I'm like,
That makes sense.
gotta get it. Because now I'm double as fast. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And considering the job tomorrow, I figured I'd give you the chance to do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's ominous. Okay.
I just figure in case something goes wrong or some weird situation happens, or, you just want a nice car for the job. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? It might be simple, lickety split. All right. You wake up in the morning, still in max tack. If anyone has come by, you have slept through it. You have not recovered any, as your last day was quite eventful.
Oh.
So, what are you doing?
Nobody here, eh?
No one's here.
I'll just get up groggily. Carefully, not opening up any wounds. Go step up here.
Door opens up automatically.
Hey.
You can see she kind of jumps and looks over at you. I forgot you were back there.
Oh. Did anyone come through here?
I'm afraid not. Max Stack has come through the side entrances, and Saul is still missing in action.
No. Great. No new info?
I'm afraid not.
Network not up?
Everything is back
Yet?
online. Power's back on, water's back
Ah.
on, electricity, networks. However, I've been unable to communicate with Saul.
Well, the city's still on lockdown?
Perhaps you haven't heard with the news that's come back. The Abyss, it's been broken into, and almost all of the criminals have been let loose into the city.
The blood on my face just drains.
Yes.
Shit.
The Ascent right now is protected. The TCPD were able to hold the line, and they're slowly pushing down back into the rest of the city, but I would recommend not going anywhere below the Ascent.
I gotta get well fast as I try to step out here.
You still seem pretty wounded. You should take care of yourself. Take it slow.
I'm trying to get better soon, but for that I need to visit the hospital.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah. Stumbling my way towards the hospital. Anyone on the streets?
There are a handful of people going by. There's some bustling activity going on at the TCPD. But that's all you're seeing. No, like, criminal
F that.
behavior, nothing beyond that.
Okay. I wouldn't be working right now anyway. Ugh.
Hello. What can I assist you with?
Need a room. Health checkup.
Very well. Just one moment, please, if you wouldn't mind plugging yourself in. Takes it, puts in the agent. Detective Regan. Let me see. Very well. We have a room available for you.
Okay. Thanks. Should get a private room at this point.
You head on in. Doctor comes in shortly after. Means to treat you, going through everything. Well, here's the you've had a rough day.
Yeah. Just another day to work.
Well, I'd recommend taking as much time off as you can right now. These wounds are serious and they will need time to heal. These critical injuries I can treat relatively easily on my own.
Is there not any way for me to get better faster?
There's a way. Judging by you, I doubt it's what you're looking to do, though. But Akuma does
What
still
is it?
have their deal for if you're looking to chip in.
No. Then no drugs, anything like that?
We've given you what we can.
Medicine.
The rest takes time. Cyberware is the only thing that can truly hasten the process.
I see. Well, thanks, Doc.
Mm. Would you like me to inform the TCPD?
Yeah,
Very well.
that'd be nice.
Walks on out. A little bit of time goes by.
Just gonna ruffle my hair a little bit. It's like, fuck.
Door's gonna open after about an hour or so. Hello, detective.
Oh, come on. Good to see you made it out.
Good to see you did too. After you disappeared, I was uncertain of what happened.
Oh, yeah, I took down one of the members. At least someone of high position, I think. I'm not too sure. What happened?
If you was the one who was involved in killing that one particular gentleman, I can confirm to you that you have killed the leader of Nodon.
Oh, great. More people that are gonna be after me. Alright.
Well, the bright side is what you have done for the city is invaluable. With the head cut off the snake, it is unlikely that the body will begin to react anytime soon. And perhaps if Saul can return to the fray soon, should he still be capable, we may be able to pull off a counteroffensive. Finally, purge the no zone and bring it back into the rest of the city.
That'd be great, but unfortunately he's currently still MIA.
Yes, we are aware. Well, I wanted to make sure that you are alright, and I also wish to give you an update on a particular situation. He pulls
Alright, go ahead.
pulls open a pad, shows it to you. You can see a face of a man, kind of burly, bearded man. This is a man who broke into the abyss alongside the Reapers. We also believe that he is responsible for the murder of Anadama as well. as the attack on Todi Teleloco of the news. He is,
So who exactly is he?
his name is Chuck Moy.
Chuck Moy.
CHUCKMURRAY. Currently, he is in police custody. We have arrested him. Me and Chief Mason did so ourselves this morning. However,
Oh,
based on some chatter I've been hearing, I think there may be individuals who try and get him out. Should that happen, I will inform you. And I hope that should you come across him, should the individual manage to escape, you'll do what needs to be done. Otherwise, I will be keeping my vigilant eyes on him.
alright if I come across him, but right now I'm probably gonna be stuck for a couple of days here.
I understand. I merely wish to
I
forward
want-
my concerns for the future.
Yeah. I do want to get better well soon. Now, especially after the abyss has been broken through.
Well, we are doing what we can. Luckily, not all of the city is compromised. Criminals are still avoiding New Dawn, just as we do. The hills have been protected by some Yamaguchi boys, so as we have had to make a deal to transfer arms to them for our own permittance, it also means the criminals will be getting killed when they try and enter there.
Well, everything doesn't seem too bad, I guess.
All things considered, it was quite a brutal attack to occur, but one that we will be swift to recover from.
What about the people back at the tower? The Akuma Industries, was it? Where we were at?
Do you mean the Nudon or the DCPT agents?
The New Dawn. The New Dawn.
Unfortunately, a number of them got away. We killed approximately half of their forces at the tower, at the skyscraper, and overall we killed what we estimate to be roughly 60% of their forces.
What about the one with the weird cyber tech?
I'm afraid that one escaped.
That's too bad. Should have captured him.
Well,
That cyberware is actually stolen.
Well, I have discussed it with an individual who is in direct relation to the CEO of Akuma. They say that they already have a plan to retrieve their stolen cyberware, and hopefully it will go through soon. Will not be a bother for the TCPD either.
Let's hope that.
Alright. Well, it's been good seeing you again, Detective. After seeing everything that you've been up to, I am not quite as envious of your new position as in Max Tack as I once was.
Well, certainly I've seen better days. At least the pay is good.
Well, I would imagine that it might. Right.
Well, greet Laura from me.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. I guess.
And it walks on out. Couple more hours pass. You hear your door open up again.
I thought visiting hours were done for.
Well, this one, for all you know, might not have cared. As you hear a heavy foot approaching.
Uh-oh. Well, it's my death. What the heck? I thought visiting hours were over.
You recognize this man to be Androck, the man who is undergoing cyber psychosis and who tried to kill you before Saul came in, put him down, and resuscitated him, bringing him back to life and
I
bringing
immediately
him to
stand
the
up.
abyss.
Back off a little bit.
Relax. I'm not here to kill you.
Hey, Androck. What are you doing here? I'm still in a fucking motion to like bolt out his window or whatever.
When you caught me, I was having a rough patch. Immunosuppressants were hard to come by. Tensions were high. Everything, even missing out on a hot dog, was setting me over the edge.
I see.
I'm doing a bit better now. And I want you to
Yes, it is.
understand that I'm no longer after you. And as far as I'm considered, we're square.
Scratch my head a little bit, the back of my head, and then also touch my stomach. Like, yeah, I think so.
Good. My advice to you, stay away from the Reapers. Otherwise, then we will be enemies again.
So you're going back to Reapers? Is that it?
Yeah. That's why they broke me out.
You were in the abyss.
You weren't aware?
No, I really didn't hear anything about you after you got captured.
After Saul took me in, brought me to the abyss, and began some experimental process on me. Luckily, it was broken out before it was finished. But a good chunk was done at least. Seems whatever he did helped me with my cyberpsychosis issues.
Well, that's great. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Any other issues that are side effects or anything like that?
Not as far as I can tell.
Oh, another step towards curing cyberpsychosis, I guess.
Guess so.
So, you're the leader again, or the other
Yeah.
person?
Orcus stepped down. Now I'm leader again.
Well, I don't know. Is he still after me? Last time I met him, he was gonna kill me.
I'd advise getting out of his way should you see him. But he's not set after you. All debts are square as far as I'm concerned. All slights forgiven.
I just stare at him, like, please leave.
Alright.
He turns around, walks away.
Just one flick of his wrist, I would have been dead, man. I go outside my door, look around, any other visitors?
As you poke your head out, you can see that the doctor is unconscious, just on the side of the room. Not dead, but he's definitely been passed out. Or been knocked out, sorry.
I'm gonna check on him here.
Alright,
Like, slap him awake.
roll for stage check.
Alright.
I guess maybe if you're slapping him awake, maybe a brawl check.
It would be better,
Yeah, the brawl
but
check.
I might kill him on accident.
No, it's not a punch.
shit.
You just, Alright, you slap him up a little hard. What happened?
Well, apparently visiting hours aren't over yet. One of the people still came in and knocked you out.
Oh, fuck.
You
Is
good?
everyone safe?
Well, seeing that you're not dead, I don't think he intended on killing you. He just wanted to meet me.
You sure?
I think that person just wanted to talk to me.
I can't say I envy you.
Wouldn't envy me either. I think I'm going back to sleep.
Alright. Sorry. We'll make sure that we have trauma team ready and standing by. We've just been stretched thin right now.
That's fine. As long as no one like that shows up again, we should be fine.
Yeah. We'll make sure of it. The door opens up again. No.
3 hours pass.
Hours pass. You spend the rest of the day healing up. You wake up in your bed. An eventful day prior. What are you doing?
Yeah, call it that. First things first, check to see if I got a message from Zeke.
You see no message as of right now.
And they'll just shoot a quick, hope you're doing all right, check in when you can.
About a minute or so passes before you get a reply back saying, doing fine. Things are still chaotic outside. Gonna stay holed up with my friend if that's alright.
No, yeah, that's fine. Just keep in touch.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he was fucking Zach's wife?
That would be so funny. Oh my god. Alright. But he'll get up, go through his usual routine, get clean for the day, do some cooking. I'm gonna double check something. I can't remember if I updated my character sheet on here. I did not spend any points yet, so I'll ignore that for now. I never spent the IP. Yeah, so get up, clean up, and cook breakfast.
Alright. Survival. Wildlife,
Wilderness survival.
Yep. Wilderness survival, that's it.
Still cracks me up. 15.
Yep. Make a solid breakfast. Something you can be real happy with.
Yeah. And obviously enough for the two of us.
As you finish up, you can see that Emily's already outside, sat at the table.
Morning.
Good morning.
Here. Lay her out a plate.
Thank you.
Of course.
What's the plan today?
Well, I'm likely still going to be going to work. I have a feeling I will be awfully busy. I did hear from Ezekiel this morning. He's doing okay. He's still holding out with his friend.
Oh, good.
I would still be very cautious. Don't open the door for anybody who doesn't have a key. And just keep laying low for a bit. Still not entirely sure what's happening.
I don't have plans to go anywhere right now.
Right. Well, if anything changes or something happens here, just send me a message. Call me. I go see if the elevator's working. get up, give her a kiss, and get out
Kisses
for the
back.
day, unless she has something else that she brings up.
Nope.
So he's gonna head out, and as the guy shut down the elevator before, so he's gonna see if it is still down.
All right. You go, you walk up to the elevator, you hit the button, nothing happens.
All right. He's going to knock on his neighbor's door.
So he opens up the door, pistol at his side, ready to draw, but not directly pointed to you. Yes. Oh. Need out?
Yeah, I gotta get to work.
Yeah. All right. Let me go and take care of that. Plugs in.
As usual, I'll keep an eye out. Be on watch for him, even though I'm not expecting anything
Hooks it
crazy.
back in, or jacks himself out. If that's the saying.
Yep.
Is all right. Things back on. You know when you're gonna be back?
When do I usually close up? Sundown.
Yeah. Sure.
Then yeah, sundown. I'll be back. And if I'm not, feel free to close up. I'll probably be in my shop, and I'll let my wife know.
All right. Sounds good. You take care out there. I'll be spending the rest of the day relaxing in here if I can.
All right. Well, I hope it's a quiet day for you.
Same to you.
Thanks. He's gonna make his way down and over to the shop.
All right. As you walk out, you can see the bodies have not been cleaned up at all, and you can see there are fresh new ones outside.
To be expected.
You hear screams in the distance. Vehicles that have been driven off to the side, some of which have just been parked off on the sidewalk, others which have slammed into barriers or to buildings. As you look around, there's a few people coming and going. None of them seem to be paying you any mind or of particularly dangerous behavior.
That's what I like to hear. Start making my way over to my shop, avoiding the bodies as necessary. I mean, if he passes by anyone who is notably alive, he'll stop. But if they're not actively showing signs of life, he's not going to stop.
Gotcha. You can tell that everyone who you're walking by, who is on the ground or otherwise looks indisposed, they seem to be dead.
All right.
You go by. You can see a couple of the buildings have been broken into. You can see this one here has been broken into, as well as the diner. Anything you're doing about those?
Nope.
All right. I figured I just, wanted to throw the answer or the question out.
Yeah. It's just very solid no.
And you make your way into your shop.
All right.
While you're still opening up, going through your normal opening duties, you hear a knock on the door.
Looks through the people or whatever.
You see a familiar face.
There he is. Seeing who it is, he'll immediately just unlock and open up. Hey there.
Hey.
What can I do you for?
I'm letting you know that I'm back in town. Back hitting up the
All right.
Reapers.
I mean, sounds good to me. Tried to treat him as well as you were still here.
I can't say that Hork hasn't been disappointed by certain decisions, but from what I've heard, you've been your usual self. Figured
That's what
I'd
I
just
try to
come
be.
by and show my face, let you understand that I intend to be running things again. As long as I can.
All right. It's fine by me. As long as that's not going to cause any issues if I go by what you say and not what someone else does.
I'm back in the leader position. Hork's my number 2 again.
All right. Hope time has treated you well.
Take care.
You too.
He goes and makes his way away.
Closes and locks up again. I was not expecting to see a ghost today. I know he wasn't dead, but wasn't expecting to see him again. Yep, get set up, turn on the news and such.
All
I'm
right.
sure that's a bunch of chaos.
Yep, you can see it's bright and early still. Pretty much get the first fresh news report. Say, hey, Toddy Telaloco. Back here at DNN News, and hopefully if you're watching this, you're safe and sound. We have a few updates here from exactly what has happened yesterday. If you haven't been aware, New Dawn made an attack against the corporations. Unfortunately for them, they failed on pretty much every front that mattered. They've been pushed back, and every CEO that was alive before the attack is still alive after. So, New Dawn, for the things are about to eclipse on your new day. As for the other serious events that have happened, currently we have currently the Ascent has pushed back all criminals that are trying to breach our borders. Unfortunately, if you live south of the Ascent, can't say you're going to be quite so lucky. The Abyss prisoners have been broken out. We're uncertain as of the details as of quite yet, but we believe that based on the nature and the reports that we've been getting back, it can only be responsible. The only party responsible can be the Reapers. So, if you're south of the Ascent, take care. Akumu is offering safe havens to any cyberware clinic that you find. They'll be defending and fortifying the area. So if you need a place to go, I'd recommend going there. What's that? Oh, fantastic. It appears we've just got our first security camera footage of the exact attack that occurred on the Abyss. If you aren't aware, most of the city had its power shut down, but the Abyss runs on its own separate power system, just in case. Let's see exactly what happened while we were there. It looks like some of it's still pretty fragmented and distorted, but we have enough information to go on, and hopefully we can get a few faces from this. Let's watch it together. You can see an explosion occurs. Essentially, you're looking through a camera at a large pit. There's a bunch of cells going along the lines of it, with just the big pit in the center, and you're just looking over across from one side to the other. A large explosion happens at the back end of one of the cells. Shortly after, a number of people come through. They start shooting. They engage the police. And then, most notably, there's someone who comes in, hops into a van, and then starts driving it, and starts circling around the Abyss, charging at the cops that you can see that are there. Charging at the security, the prison security. Essentially forcing them to jump off and get out of the way to try and do what they can to avoid the hit or to take it head on and try and shoot him down. It just seems like a very crazy scene that's going on. But you do also recognize a handful of the other people. The driver you don't recognize, but the others that you see shooting the place are ones that you have personally worked on in the past. You recognize Hork, Mac, and Mia, all of which are high members of the Reapers.
Okay. And to clarify, are those people that I have worked on in session? Obviously, Hork, I know.
You have
But
worked
the
on
other
Hork.
two-
I think you did a very brief interaction with Mia. You have not worked on Mac in session.
Okay. It's just so I have a note of where that was. Make sure I didn't forget something that had happened.
Yeah.
You said that was Hork, Mac, and Mia, you said?
Yep.
Sounds good.
And as you're watching, you can see Toddy goes, wait a second. Can you roll that back? We got to look at the driver's face before we got in the van, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Roll that back. You can see it rewinds. He's looking at it, watching it through. Goes, all right, pause it on his face once we see it. That motherfucker. That's the guy who did the hit and run on me. I would bet everything I have that that's the same guy who also killed Anna Dormer. That man right there. Whoever he is, Voltaic, if he's one of your drivers, get his identity. Oh, I'm looking forward to talking to the DCPD today. So, whoever's doing that, whoever did the hit and run, clearly they were going after... They might have been responsible for the attack that happened on TNN the other day. Oh, man. Yeah, if you're out there and you're watching this, I want you to know I'm going to make sure that your life is hell. All right, get us a report on him. Yeah, everything we can. Let's blast his news all over the air. Anyway, well, that's everything we have right now. Enjoy these words from our sponsors. Gets to a commercial.
All right, we'll switch it off and get the last bits of preparation done for anybody coming in.
Shortly
Namely,
after.
because I have a decent feeling of might be the plan. Taking some of my kind of sanitary plastic coverings and just covering the bath, just as much of the floor as I really can, because I'm expecting blood covered parts.
So a little bit of time passes. Eventually you hear a knock at your door.
Same deal.
See a man you've never met before. Based on his clothing, you can tell he's probably an escaped criminal from the abyss, and he's covered in blood.
Thrilling.
Hey,
Can I help you with?
okay, you the guy who does the cyberware?
Yeah, that's me.
He pulls up a set of 2 cyber optics and some cyber audio.
All right.
Alright. Let's restore me back to the better man I am.
He'll take the parts and clean them. He will get to work.
He's just tapping his hands like he's just listening to some music in his head.
Ceremony just sit still.
Yeah.
And he'll get to work.
Alright, go ahead and roll the surgery.
$27.
Goes off without a hitch. Real quick and clean job. Looking around. Alright. I'm over the job. You know it's 300 eddies for this, for what you've installed.
All right. I will charge him that.
So he pulls out a wallet. Are you curious to... Would you pay attention to any details of the wallet?
Not any that aren't blatantly obvious.
All right. So he pulls out some money, hands it to you. Here you go.
Assuming it is the right amount.
Yeah, you look through it, is the right amount. He walks
Well,
off
have a good
without
day.
another word.
That's the way I like it. And lock the door.
Another man comes by a little bit later. Just going to use the same token for simplicity.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, just bang bang. Hey, you the guy?
Apparently.
All right, I got something here in this bag. Think it'll fit me. Tried to make sure I chose the right size.
All right.
Comes out. You can see places light armor jack. Just a ton of shell, a ton of armor around his body. You can tell it's been stripped from someone. Roll a perception check on this one. This has something you might notice.
All right. 20.
You are aware that this has a trauma team branding on the shoulder of one of them.
I guess more importantly, will it fit him?
Yeah, you can also tell it will most likely fit him. A couple of changes
Right.
you'll have to do, maybe a
Good,
slightly harder check than the normal DC, but you'll make it work.
All right, have a seat. I'll wash this up,
Cool.
clean that up, and then he will get to work.
Rolled surgery.
23.
Succeeds. Looks around at his new armored body. Oh, yeah. All right. From what I hear, I owe you 300 now.
Assuming that's what the actual price would normally be. Yep.
All right. There you go. Opens up a little trauma team bag, an emergency bag, pulls out some money, hands it to you.
I'll take it.
Doing God's work out here.
Something like that.
Makes his
Oh
way
no,
out.
I'm going to hell for what I'm doing. After he's already gone.
Very shortly after he leaves, you hear another knock.
Yep. Well, that's a different token.
Hey, you Mr. Geiger?
That would be my last name.
All right. You can see this is a man who is hooded. He has cyber optics already. That's the only thing that he seems to have other than a big sack on his back. He looks kind of like a mugger version of Santa.
Fair enough. I have to start charging by the pound. Thanks. Lets the guy in.
All right. He walks in, sets the bag down. You can hear the sound of metal clanking as he does. Should be lots of stuff in there. Been a real busy day. So, you think you can put all these in me? And as you look through, you can tell there is a ton of cyberware in there. Enough that it would absolutely raise cyber psycho flags in you.
Well, putting them in you would certainly be possible. Let me double check something here. If I would offer you some advice to pick up some immunoblockers too, because this would drive most people pretty close to the edge.
All right. What you got?
Just got some higher quality stuff, which I would recommend, but we have a pretty full supply of your run-of-the-mill immunoblockers as well, if you're looking to pick up more.
Let's see how all this is going to cost me. Got a pretty penny today.
Right.
So much of it there, but a good chunk of it's behind the paywall. Unless you know how to hack agents as well.
No, not much cyberspace work.
I figured. Don't worry. Let's go get me cybered up.
All right. Obviously, what's dirty gets cleaned, and then Can I get a rough, if it's relevant, a rough idea of what's going in them? If it's not relevant,
you can see there's multiple cyber limbs, there's cyber optics, there's some cyber audio. If you want specific ones, I can grab them here. There is an armor jack. There's neural wear. Pop out weapons. Blade
so this
weapons.
guy's pretty far. All right, that was curious. Yeah, he'll get to work.
All right. Roll me 3 surgery checks for just this guy, because there's a lot there.
Yep. One. Oof. There it goes.
Finally, we get a fucking big failure.
Still got a 10, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's still not terrible. You haven't done enough to like critically wound him. So the first thing you notice as you're going through and doing the surgery, as you open up his body, you can see that there is a ton of his body that has been ripped apart. You know that a lot of their tech gets taken away from them when they enter the abyss. Anything dangerous would get taken. You can tell that this guy, this was not going to be his first rodeo with a ton of cyberware.
Mm-hmm.
So you start going through, attach some of the more simple ones, replace the arm components that's necessary, attach the arm in again, cut off what is left, get everything going and functioning. As you continue on, you start to move to the more brain neural stuff. Realize you're having a real hard time. You're going through, just this guy has so many holes and gaps from what cyberware used to be in there. It's the most confusing mess you've worked in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me another surgery check for that one. You didn't roll low enough.
27.
You didn't roll low enough for a critical failure as far as I'm concerned. It's not good enough for a pass. All right, that 27 is going to go to you refocusing on this one, and you succeed in putting the neural wear in. Then you move on to the more weapon based ones, the pop-up weapons, everything that would be much more dangerous. Put them all in, no issue. But the surgery takes you a long time. Hours and hours go by. But eventually, you succeed.
Right.
Is to wake up. Oh, yeah. That feels more like me. All right. What do I owe you? You know, there's a total of 1,400 eddies for your usual fee.
So this alone would normally be 1,400. But seeing as you're very much going to want to have some immunoblockers with this, I'd be willing to add those in and give you a little bit of a discount.
I'm interested. I can afford that.
I didn't actually put down how much any of these cost. Because I still have 7 strong immunoblockers and a full 20 of standard immunos.
Let me grab that price.
Yeah. And obviously, I don't really think that the regular immunoblockers are going to do this man much good for any more than a brief period of time. So I'm probably going to suggest the strong ones.
Those are 300, the strong ones.
So 300, just enough to get them by for, I don't know how long a dose would typically last or hold somebody off for.
It depends on how much cyberware they have.
Yeah. So having done this for a bit, with how much this guy has strong immunoblockers, how long do you think?
It'll
per
depend
dose?
on his natural resilience, but based on your experience,
assuming this is your run. Well, clearly he's had a lot of gear before, but assuming run of the mill schmuck.
Roll me a deduction check.
All right.
Let's see. Is there a better one that would make more sense? There's probably a better one here.
Oh, okay. I already rolled.
We'll have you roll 2, and we'll go off of the sum, the average.
Okay.
Also, roll either a first aid or a paramedic.
So roll another deduction and
You can keep
first
that
aid
deduction,
or paramedic.
but then first aid or a paramedic.
Oh, okay. I believe those are the same for me. Yes. 23.
In the average person, a strong immunoblocker would probably protect them for a day. This guy, based on the work that he's done previously, you can also detect he's probably a bit more than the average person. Might be good for a little while, but at least a day.
Well, then we'll give him. Well, I'll suggest 3. You said they're 300 apiece. 900. So that's what, 23. So throw in the 3 strong dose immunoblockers. It's normally 300 apiece. So total would be 24. We'll call it 22.
Kind of looks at his arm. See the melee weapon pops out. He looks at it, smiles at you. Do you show any panic, any fear?
No.
All right. 22. Retracts it. It was in.
We'll go get him his 3 bottles or vials or however they're given.
Yeah, it's essentially like just like
Sometimes
we'll just say they're
pills.
like syringes,
Okay.
hypodermic
Yeah,
syringes.
that works. So I'll get him his 3 doses.
All right, he takes them.
Still,
He hands you your money.
all right.
All right. Well, it's been fun, Doc. Until next time.
Likewise. Pleasure doing business with you.
You as well. Stands up, makes his way out. About this time, it seems to be closing time.
Alrighty. Clean up for the certain mess of the day. Actually, put my money on my sheet now. Made 2,800. It's a good bit. All right. Clean up for the day. Start making our way home.
As you approach your door, you realize a note has been slipped underneath. Classic paper and pen style.
There's a mail slot. No, he'll pick it up, and I don't actually think there's a mail slot. I pick it up off the ground.
You read over it, and you just say it says, "I humbly request you stop serving criminals." From, like, the dash SM.
SM. I know anybody offhand those initials. I do not believe so. me as a player doesn't remember anyone with those names, with those initials. Is there something I could roll if my character would recognize those initials at all? If not, then I wouldn't bother.
It will be purely based up to your own knowledge of this.
Okay, then I do not recognize the names and the initials.
All right.
SM. Huh. Just gonna fold that up, put it in his pocket, and make his way out.
As you walk out, you can see there's a notable scrape in the ground, someone dragging a bladed weapon across it, leaving an indent.
Man, place already looks like a shithole.
Then you make your way back home. There's a little bit more chaos, a little bit more death in the streets. No one seems in need of immediate attention by you, though.
Mm.
You get back in. Elevator works just as you expect it to. And you make your way back home.
Obviously, I would let him know that I'm back
Okay.
if he wants to shut down the elevator.
All right. Thanks for the advice. Or thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, no problem. And yep, heads back home.
You get back home.
Oops.
Things seem quiet.
Start getting settled in. You know, peek his head in the bedroom, see how she's doing. Assume she's asleep, but
Yep, you can see there is wine on the nightstand next to her. Not fully drunk, but a good chunk of it.
Like the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. He will just kind of close the door, clean up at home more so, because I'm sure he smells like a lot of iron.
Yeah.
And just in case, we'll turn on the TV, see if nightly news is updated on anything. If not, it seems to be pretty basic stuff. He'll probably
No updates.
make a
right
meal
now.
and go to bed.
No updates as of right now, so you clean yourself up and you go to bed.